Sure you're ready. You are live. Hello.
Hi, everybody. Today is paranormal.
Perspectives. Woo-hoo.
Yay!
I hope you brought your ghost stories.
What's that mean?
What?
I don't have any ghost stories. Do you have ghost stories?
No. We have a special guest today,
Yes, we do.
and her name is Shar from Shar's Fashion Nation on YouTube. I sent you the link, Shar. Do you have the link? Can you?
She's already here.
She's here. There she is. Yay!
Hey, Char.
I'm so glad to be here with you.
We're so excited. So excited you're here.
Yes, I told a lot of people. Hopefully they have time to show up.
Well, that would be great. Yeah, I put it on Instagram and so did Jamie. So we'll get some people. Yeah.
We're a little bit late, so it's kind of our fault.
Yeah. Technical difficulties today.
Isn't that typical on a Sunday? There's always a Sunday see, brain farts. Technical difficulty. My tongue is even out of that.
Right. I don't want to go to work Monday, so my computer's not working. Okay, so what we're going to do today is anybody who's new, what we do for Paranormal Perspectives is we just listen to your stories. This is a place you can tell your stories, and nobody's going to make fun of you because we will kick them out. Yep. And we like to discuss the stories, give our opinions or just what we think or what's cool about your story. And as long as that's okay, please share. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
She said,
I was feeling better, but we literally just ate something, and I bit into something that was a little bit hard. And
since I don't have my glasses on, I won't be able to see the comments. So
I put like an aspirin on mine too, so that's why I'm not talking too much. It's the only thing that works immediately for pain. I don't know why or how, but
what is it?
Aspirin.
Yeah.
You just let it dissolve.
I can't have aspirins. I can't even have ibuprofen.
Oh.
Really?
They're considered beta blockers for my epilepsy.
Oh, okay.
So.
Okay. Yeah,
my husband just deal with pain.
Yeah.
But I took gabapentin, which is supposed to be like a nerve blocker, and I'm thinking it was the nerves on my tooth that hurt, so it would block it, but they don't work. But I take an aspirin and let it dissolve on the tooth, wait 5 minutes, and let the pain go.
My husband does that too. That is the, I think his parents used to do that, so now he does that. Okay.
I've heard root beer works too.
What?
I used to use clove oil.
Root beer?
Huh. Oh, root beer.
They say it's like from a bark of a tree, and supposedly it gets rid of the
tooth. Yeah. You can also get that as the root of the plant. And that's the same thing with sassafras. You can either get the bark or you can get the root and then you steep it. I actually made a healing tea today with paleo wood and raspberry and pomegranate with a little rose tip.
I want to get one of these books. Like I see them online all the time. I want to try getting them and see how many stuff work. Because I bet you like home remedies when there was no medication.
Right.
Oh, I was taught by tribal elders, so.
Hi, Nancy. Can you see the comments, Char?
Huh?
Can you see the comments?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sort of.
People when they come in.
They're a little blurry to me because I don't have my glasses on, but my glasses are over here. I was finishing something for Mark, our lovely glitz. I remember the needles right there.
I know a lot of people come in through the link who say they can't see the comments, so I just want to make sure you can see them. And you
I'm finishing up this vest for him.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I like that.
I just have to hand sew in the pockets.
Who's that for?
For Mark. He has his channel is Glitz MUA.
That's who I thought you meant, and it fits in perfectly. That looks
I've got the pockets already cut. So.
I could see that on him too. It looks exactly like something I could see him wearing.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So we have Nancy here. Nancy said, do I sound like computery to you guys?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Said, hello, I don't have any stories. I'm here to watch. Welcome, Nancy. We're glad you're here.
That's okay.
Yeah. And Michelle is going to keep you in her thoughts.
Thank you, Michelle.
Yeah, she's so sweet. She knows pain, though. She understands. And she said there's some horrible reverb. That's why I asked if you guys could hear me okay.
Yeah.
Not on my end.
Okay. Okay, so
do we all sound robotic?
Makeup addict, how you doing?
Nancy says no. Hey, makeup addict.
So you wanted to do makeup. How were you thinking about using?
I have the Glamour Girl, or yeah, Gourmet Girls chocolate 10-color eyeshadow palette.
I don't think
I don't remember where the camera is.
Oh, that's pretty.
Isn't it?
Yeah. It's a little dark where you're at, Shar. Do you have any lighting for your face?
No, unfortunately not unless I move the laptop over here.
Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to let you know. It's a little...
Yeah, I know. Everybody tells me that, and then they ask me if I have a ring light, and I'm like, I used to.
Did it break? Everybody's breaks.
Yeah, you know when you get something from Five Below.
Ah, there you go.
What about like a lamp in your room, like a regular lamp?
No, I don't, unfortunately. Only got one lamp in my room, and that's the one over there.
Nancy said that that's a pretty palette.
That's so pretty. Ghost stories. I mean, not just ghosts, but all kind of scary stories are better in the dark, anyways.
Ooh, I have all my lights on because I get scared.
Oh my gosh! In one of my videos,
I don't get scared if they're like don't leave you. If they leave you alone and don't mess with you,
Thank you, Nancy.
I like those. But if they're mean ghosts, yeah, that scares me.
Yeah.
Tony, a video I did the other day, you know, about spoopy things and then doing makeup. At the end of that video, literally, and I was the only one back here. Everybody else was in the kitchen, and you hear something try to open up my door.
I still remember watching that one where they passed by the curtains. That one still sticks in my head.
A lot of people told me that when they saw the shadow people, just like they had to go back and look, like, is that on the inside or the outside? Well, if it was on the outside and several people, then they would be infected with poison ivy. Poison.
Oh.
Right there on purpose, we leave the poison ivy. So in case anybody tries to break in a window, good luck with that. You're going to itch later.
I just had to watch it because I didn't know where to look for it. Like if it was going to be behind you or it was off to the right side there, like when I watched it. And that's not where I was looking for it.
I did a debunking video for that. Same time of day, same lighting situation. Did the same movement. I'm actually wearing the same garment from that video, but same movement with my arm. And if you watch the direction that my arm was going, it was not coinciding with the shadow people.
My paternal grandparents used to have a ghost in their house. When I was younger, I lived across the street from the cemetery. And me and my sister, our room was in the same room as the door to the attic.
Yeah.
And my sister saw stuff all the time.
Attics and basements. So freaking creepy, right?
Yeah. Like, being next to the cemetery does not help.
No. And it was like the biggest cemetery in Harrisburg.
Yeah.
I had lived in what used to be some barracks in a small town in Oregon, right? And it was called Sargent City for a reason. it was some army barracks, and they were from World War II. So imagine the history on those. Oh, I'm using an elf primer. So I'm just a kid in the smallest room there, right? And nobody like ever really checked out the history of the property, which was kind of weird that nobody would do that. And Juvia's place. That's the foundation.
I've heard good things about that foundation.
You only need that much. That's it for your full face.
Yeah, a drop is like almost sometimes too much.
Mm-hmm.
Is it full
coverage? Sometimes if you use a big drop, it's like way too much.
Is it full coverage too?
It is.
Three things would happen before someone would die. I can see shadow moving around in the dark, and the spirits like to bother me even more in the dark. Never seem to get a break from them.
I know. You know what I do is I have a Himalayan salt lamp in my room, and because this house is so badly haunted, right?
How old is it?
Now you can tell the difference.
So
Did
you
it need about that full coverage?
Yeah. How old is your house?
So, yeah.
How old is your house, Star?
Huh?
How old is your house?
I don't know. It's my friend's house. I don't know how old the house is. I do know that the people that own the local pizza shop used to own this house, and some older people had this house built here. But before that, my friend Rocco from Roaming with Rocco, he has a metal detector. So one day he came over, right? And there had been a murder in one of the houses. They never found the murder weapon. Oh. That's creepy by itself. And so he's out in the yard metal detecting, and he found, they thought maybe it was a pair of those kitchen scissors that you prep food with and everything. He found a pair of those buried in the front yard.
That's
I
weird.
still have them.
Do you think that was the murder weapon?
It was a murder weapon for like when somebody was murdered in one of the other houses. So yeah, I mean, if that isn't just creepy enough, I was doing some background history on this house, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the stream down the road, about a half mile down the road, and there are indigenous American burial mounds not too far from this house.
Oh, okay.
Michelle said someone would ring the doorbell, but no one was at the door, and they had an old-fashioned phone that did not work, but it would ring, and then the spirit would walk down the hallway and into one of the rooms.
Oh my gosh, Michelle, were you little? Did you stay with your grandparents and see all this? I would have been afraid to go to my grandparents' house. It happened the weekend before my dad died. Okay.
Are you sure you're going to go to Gettysburg and all these places with us?
Michelle's going with us? Or me?
You.
Yeah, I'm a scaredy cat. I already said I'm going to have to be in the front or in the middle, because the people who aren't scared go in the front, and then the protectors are in the back. I got to be in the middle. I'm a scaredy cat.
I'll protect you.
Are you a scaredy cat?
I am. Big time.
See, if they're the kinds that hurt you, then I don't like that. But I think it's so amazing when they're not. Like,
you don't know until you encounter them.
Well, if it's in well-known places, then you kind of do. I mean, like places from doing, like, what do you call it, research?
Oh, I meant like house. I meant like if you have one in your house, you don't know if it's good until
it says get out.
right. It says,
Oh no, I have heard a get out. When I've done EVP, I've heard get out.
did you do it in that house, EVP?
Yes. So,
Do you have-
yeah,
And they
that was
don't want
creepy.
you there, then.
Do you have a meter, Shar?
Huh?
Do you have an EVP meter or?
No, I was doing video and I caught that in the video. So if you like actually listen to some of them, they can. Remember those pictures of my shoulder?
Uh-huh.
I can barely see her comment. I saw attack, depends, energy. Yes, exactly.
It says spirit can anytime
I
attack
can barely see the
on the energy though.
Right. Nancy, that's right. I don't here's the thing. My curiosity outweighs my scaredness or my fear.
Until you get there and then you're
Right.
scared.
Right. But I'm still curious at the same time. So I would still go because I there's a lot of stuff I don't like that I do anyway. You know,
Yeah.
roller coasters, you know, at work I had to go up on a crane that was like, I don't know, 160 feet up.
Wow.
Yeah. So I mean,
I used to like going on roller coasters and all these crazy rides, but started passing out. I had to pass that up.
oh yeah.
Michelle said I would visit on the weekends. I used to house sit when they would go away. That's when I was a teen. My dad died when I was 13. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I don't know my real family, but you know, if anybody has that happen to them, that's not good.
It sounded like they didn't need anybody to watch the house, so if it was haunted, it was being watched.
Were you okay with staying there and watching the house, even though it was haunted?
What, this house?
No,
No, Michelle would watch her grandparents' house when they went away.
because I think if my dad passed away, it would make me more sensitive. He did pass away too, Michelle, but not at 13. I'm very sorry for your loss at that age. That's very, very difficult.
Yeah, I still have my dad, and I'm going to be 44. God.
Yeah, no. He passed
My
away.
dad was like very. My dad, you would never tell, was 68. I just saw a video on Facebook, like they were at his wife's family's house. My dad's 68. He's playing volleyball.
He's got some good genes, huh? Did he pass on some good genes to you?
I'm the one that had 2 back surgeries, a shoulder surgery and neck surgery. So no.
No, he didn't.
I must have got my mom's side.
You know, we say that to my mom too. You gave us bad genes. So did my dad.
My mom, my grandfather died with a full head of thick black hair. My dad has thick hair. But what do I take after? My mom's side.
Oh, he died in your grandparents' house at when you were 13. Oh. And then
Hi, Cece.
hi Cece, how are you?
Hi, Cece.
Right. Char's our special guest tonight, and we're just talking with Michelle about her grandparents' house and the ghosts or spirits that she's already encountered.
So how often do you encounter them, Sean?
Huh?
How often do you see stuff?
Every day. No joke. Like every day we have something. One day we're all sitting in the kitchen in the morning, just having our morning coffee, and a cupboard opens by itself. Nobody near it because we're all sitting down. And it was, huh?
No, I was gonna say to Michelle, do you think that what you see is your dad? Like, is that why you felt comfortable and not scared to be there? Everybody froze on me.
Are they?
Am I frozen?
No.
Just the comments.
Cece said, I love ghost stories and wish I had experiences. Yeah, I don't have a lot either, but I'm so curious about other people's experiences.
We lived in another house where the previous owner died in the master bedroom, which we used it as like a storage room. You could feel the presence that nobody slept in that room.
Oh,
But
really?
one time we were in the dining room eating pizza, and the volume on the TV just went down. And we went back over, turned it up, went back to eat. The volume went down. We're like, okay, well, guess he doesn't want the volume on the TV up.
Oh.
Yeah, the TV in the living room here, right? It's like I was in there one day, nobody was home except for me. And I turned the TV on and it switched off by itself.
Oh, you turned it on and then it went off by itself.
Yes. And then I heard a knocking down the hall and I was like, whatever you are, leave the TV the F alone. I am trying to watch something.
No, it's my great uncle who also died in the house.
You still hear the reverb? Where is the reverb coming from?
I don't hear it.
Go ahead, Jamie, talk.
Hello, hello, hello.
Do you, Shar, have us on at your house? Have the video on? Are you watching?
Nope.
The video? No, I'm hearing it.
I'm in here with you guys.
I think my speakers are going out. Jamie,
I don't hear it coming from you though.
Hey,
You're like a cat and I can't hear any reverb.
She said Jamie, but I don't know, Michelle, if Michelle was talking about your reverb.
What is reverb mean?
Just like an echo. Like when I turn this live on my phone and you can hear me talking.
So like an echo.
Yeah.
It's when I talk.
She said it is you, Jamie.
I hear it when I talk, but I don't have anything playing.
It doesn't have to be anything playing. That's just what it sounds like.
Oh, so should I go out and come back in?
Yeah.
I don't hear any reverb coming from your end, though. Do you hear it?
I just hear a slight echo, but it all depends. And we noticed, too, that on StreamYard, the more people you get up here, the worse it can get.
You know, I'm thinking it only with Jamie. Because
let's see. I hear it with Jamie.
Only with Jamie? Sorry, I'm like blind as a freaking bat. Jamie.
Hello, Miss Jamie.
How did I end up in the middle?
I hear it now. What is that?
Is it me? It's me.
You can hear it.
I can hear it. Yeah.
Maybe it's a ghost.
No.
It's
every time I talk, I hear it.
You hear it too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. We did not invite any ghosts today.
No, we didn't.
No. That's scary.
That is.
Yeah, and I don't have anything playing in the background, so
that's
not like I have like my other phone is turned off, so it's not my
right.
phone.
And you went out
weird, right?
Usually clears it up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Sabrina.
We didn't even plan that, and the ghost came in.
We did not. That is what is creeping me out about it.
And the ghost came back the very next day.
But they didn't come to the place where the person's scared. So at least I'm fine with it.
You're fine with it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's scary.
I'm not scared.
Right.
I'm good.
Okay.
It needed to hold your hand.
Yeah, I'm good with it.
Let's hope not.
If it wants to sit here with me for a couple hours, I'm good with it.
Okay. As long as you're good with it.
Oh, I'm using the no poor problem. Look.
I ordered it on BoxyCharm. So
did you?
Yeah.
You know what's funny?
Huh?
You know what's really, really funny? I think it's hilarious because I'm about
what?
Done. You know how we got those brushes again with Ipsy?
The what? The brushes, yeah.
Those brushes we like with Ipsy?
Yeah.
That came today, but I'm still waiting on my Ipsy back. I ordered that like days after I ordered my choices on Ipsy, and I'm still waiting on them.
Has anybody
Wow.
got Ipsy, just regular Ipsy for this month yet? Let's see. Makeup Addict said, my experiences are good, but it can be bad also. I see spirits and other things too. I can talk to them too. I also can sense death on someone. Ooh, what does that
Yes, you
mean?
can smell death on people, and you can tell when an old person's time is to go.
Yeah,
It's
when I
that
was in
they
the
get
nursing home,
creeped
I
out.
could too. You could smell it.
Mm-hmm.
You what? Huh?
Uh-huh.
I don't understand.
When you would, when I was in the nursing home, we'd have a room with 6 patients in it.
Okay.
And I could smell which one was going to pass away that day.
Really?
Mhm.
Yeah, you can
Wow.
smell death. Takes a certain person to be able to smell death.
Nancy didn't get hers. Cece didn't get hers. And Kel's got hers last Wednesday.
When Ann Rankin got hers the week that just passed, she said it was just, she didn't really care for it.
I don't like that I have to tell me either.
Yeah.
I'm not like I'm in a hurry for it, but I would like to actually make a video on time. This will be the 3rd month that it's pushing the end of the month.
Yeah.
I mean, last month it came on like the 23rd, but I was in Indiana, so until I got home, it didn't make sense. But the May bag came in June.
I know, that was horrible. If we have trouble with the Ipsy X again, I think I might just cancel. I love the samples, but then sometimes they send crappy samples.
You know, I think that's why I just like shopping from Sephora anymore. You get your little freebies.
Okay.
When I used to get Ipsy before, I used to get Luxy brushes every month. I mean, like, and if not, I got another brush, but I always got eye brushes.
This is the only free brush that I got from Elf. That's it.
Really?
Is
It's
it
pretty.
or
With
pink?
the amount of money that I spent, they should have gave me a choice of a bigger brush.
Michelle said, I'm only getting plus from Ipsy and premium BoxyCharm and haven't gotten any.
I didn't even think about. I forget that you can skip months. I would have skipped this month.
This
I
is
always
one of my
forget you can
freebie
skip.
skincares from Sephora. This is one of my night treatment creams. It smells so good. I'm almost out of it. Obviously, I give it the
What brand did you get?
girl, I gotta put my glasses on to even try to see
I
it.
always forget that you can skip a month. I always forget that.
On Ipsy? I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah,
Nancy,
I always forget that.
how come I can't see everyone in the chat? I can only see Michelle. Whose chat are you in right now, Nancy?
Oh yeah, it depends on which chat you're in. You either Crystal's or Jamie's.
And it doesn't hurt us. We get the watch time no matter whether you're in Crystal's or mine. So just go to where those people are, I guess. It doesn't hurt us no matter which channel you're in. And we don't get upset if you move to the other one.
Yeah, we don't mind.
Yeah, as you know, we're all in togetherness here. Anyway, I think it's pronounced Oli hair skin balance.
And yeah,
Cold plunge, yeah. Pore remedy, moisturizer. I like the smell of this. I just wish they'd make the print readable.
Michelle says they're in Jamie's.
If you wanted to go to Crystals and see if more people are over in Crystals, then I'm okay with that.
This smells like tea tree oil.
Oh, okay. Is it for oily skin? I think.
It's just for pores.
Okay.
But I like it.
Is that what kind of? I used to eat this one ice cream. Is it called tea tree or no? What?
Tea tree.
No. What kind of ice cream did they used to make? It's called tea something. Is it tea berry or tea?
Oh, you mean like the matcha?
It's an old ice cream.
Old. Oh, okay. I'm not sure.
I wish they still made licorice ice cream, the black licorice ice cream.
You're a fan of the black licorice.
Oh, I can't eat black licorice. That's one thing I
No,
can't eat.
you know why? It's because they actually put the real licorice root in it, and licorice root is good for you.
No, but it tastes. I've had licorice root tea, and I can't do it.
Maybe it's tea berry. It's tea something, and they still homemade ice cream like dairies. A lot of them will still make it. Maybe tea berry. I'm not sure.
Me either.
Good. I'm glad you can see everybody else now.
And Michelle said, "I wish you could skip BoxyCharm." Me too, Michelle.
I'm glad that I don't get Slay Glam anymore. They suck.
Oh, did they? I just got my Glitz Glam box. I did that on my Mask Monday.
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting that one. They're local Jersey. And Anne buys from them, Just Anne. And when I found out who the person was that made up a bunch of lies about Just Anne, I'm glad that I don't buy from Slay Glam anymore.
Oh, okay.
I think my replacements from last September. I have 2 broken items, and they keep giving me the runaway.
What is that someone's saying at the bottom of the chat?
Michelle says, "Have any of you played with a Ouija?"
I have done an exorcism and burned a Ouija board, which showed the succubus, which was the entity inhabiting the board. That, well, unfortunately, when I had to do the exorcism, a straight man that started to cross-dress because he was messing with that board went back to being straight.
Oh. That's crazy. Yeah, we were always told never to touch the Ouija board when we were little, so I have never, ever touched one.
My friend Vivian and I, we used to play with it until her mom found out about it, and she threw it away.
She did. That's some serious. She was like, "No voodoo, not voodoo.
I refuse to touch one.
No shenanigans." Right? I was taught that from a little girl, and everything I see in scary movies supports that. Even if it's not true, it still supports my.
You ever watched The Exorcist? What did Reagan play with? A Ouija board.
I was always wondering how she was moving it, because it's like, is this boy gonna kiss me? I mean, kind of questions when we were younger. Like,
oh, okay.
I mean, we were probably like 12, 13, 14, maybe. It's like, does this boy like me? Is he gonna ask me to dance? Like, it was like those kind of questions.
It was innocent questions.
Yeah.
But who was answering them, Jeannie?
I don't know. I wasn't
right.
Did she make you say that? He's never gonna ask me.
Frugal Mama says never. No, we were just. My parents weren't religious. My grandparents were, and they were just, or my great grandparents, I should say, which were my mom's grandparents, were like, no, Ouija boards, evil, sin, all that.
Like, I may have a pair of planchette earrings, but that's as far as I will go with that.
I got this at Dollar Tree when I was in Indiana, and it's in shade almond. I just used it for the first time. I really like it. It's a foundation, though. Like,
oh, that's cool.
But I just used it like almost like putting it on like you do like a concealer, like you mean like triangles, stripes, whatever. So I just put a little bit and blended it out with my brush. I like it. And for once, I actually got a shade that matches me.
At the dollar store. Isn't that amazing?
Right?
Yeah.
That is like a miracle unto itself.
It's like the container is pretty much the color that's inside of it. That's how.
You know what the container reminds me of? Milk. The milk makeup container.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's like every shade at the Dollar Tree. The shade on the outside of the container was the shade that was inside of it.
Yeah.
So you can tell it.
Creepy story from earlier, right? So it's like Yeah, that's pretty though. So I was in the kitchen, like I was making a healing seed, plant, which is called gumweed, and to heal some of my friends' stuff from going outside with the machete and cutting down a bunch of weeds and stuff that grew up onto the house.
Oh.
So he ended up getting the poison ivy on him, and it got really bad. So I used some gumweed. It's a healing thing.
I love Dollar Tree. It's our Dollar Tree. Pennsylvania has.
I have to go 30 miles to get to a Dollar Tree.
That's why I went to visit Indiana. That's why I went to Dollar Tree, because Pennsylvania, they all stink. It's like someone forgot to give them a memo to restock shelves, because it's still stuff from 3 years ago they're selling.
Ah, that sucks.
Yeah, like I see all these amazing things on people's hauls.
Yeah.
And ours don't even come close to it.
They need to up their game.
Literally, they still stock them the way they stocked them 5 years ago. Nothing new. Nothing new. And we don't have like that arts and crafts section or anything. It's like we have kitchen, like bath stuff. No beauty, really no beauty at all. And then it's like snacks and paper products. They suck in Pennsylvania.
Wow.
I will travel to a good Dollar Tree. So we have a lot of them.
Michelle. I love Michelle.
Michelle's the sweetest, isn't she?
She's amazing.
She is. I love Michelle too.
She said my eyes are beautiful and blue.
They are, Miss Jamie. They are.
Yes, they are.
I gotta show y'all. I'm so excited.
Show.
Crystal already saw it. But I went to a yard sale yesterday.
Ooh.
And after I left, he said, why didn't you stop? Because there was probably like 20 makeup products there. So I was just like looking for what like I really wanted. I think she got boxy or something like that. Because
That's
it was
what
all
it looked
like.
I think that's the only place that palette, the highlighter palette, was from.
But I got MAC lipstick and where is it? This shadow flip for $5. And then I got the gloating for $5.
Wow.
And then when I got in the car, I was like, oh, I want to see this because I didn't want to open it there. Because they were different. I knew I liked them. Look at them all.
I know that was so
pretty.
You sent me a picture of the swatch. I was like,
I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it's like a multi-chrome.
They don't call it a multi-chrome though, but it looks
like shadow flip.
Yeah.
But I look online, they have 2 colors. It's Ember and Wonder. This one's Wonder. Ember is like the more orange tones, you mean?
Okay.
But this one's like a black base. But I don't know if you can see my eyes. It's like purple one way, green the other. In the middle. Like, I sent you that picture yesterday. It's like,
I know, it was so pretty.
Like 3 different shades.
So pretty.
But it's like freaking. I got both of them.
That is so pretty.
Oh, you got each color then?
No, I then went on Macari and found other ones, and then those are on the way.
Yeah.
But,
I'm gonna watch for them in BoxyCharm
I didn't know the shadow clips were multi-chrome. I thought they were just like one way glittery, one way not glittery. I mean,
yeah.
They have like a lipstick one that is something gloss lip or something, whatever.
Oh, yeah, they have lip gloss ones too.
Yeah, and you put on your lips, and they're like a pink, and then you rub your lips together, and then they become very sparkly.
Okay.
But this flip is because it flips from one color to the next one.
Okay. So I will be looking for those.
But I'm going to go back next time they have people and see if those people come back and say how much you want to your makeup. After we left, he's like, you should tell us what they wanted for all three. I'm like, really? Yeah, you tell me.
Yeah.
Right.
How many people's videos do you watch as you might feel like, since Ipsy BoxyCharm, that Ipsy just throws their extras in the Boxy?
And she gave me both of them for $1.
Oh, those are cute.
And they say each in the back.
Those are cute. I like them. I'm having a hard time hearing you, Jamie. Did you get a notification or anything?
I don't think so.
Okay. Michelle said, Crystal, you blink like I do when I put on eye makeup. Yes, I always do that.
I think we all blink.
Eyeliner too much. And Makeup Addict has some good Dollar Trees around her. And Nancy says that's pretty. It is pretty, but I didn't know what a glitter flip was.
These are shadow flip.
Shadow flip. Shadow flip.
I think the lip one is glitter flip or something like that. I have to find the lip one I have. I do have one that I think I got it in my Busy Beauty box. I think that's where I got it. And I don't know if it's a gloss flip or a glitter flip or it's that's fine. But I have one lipsticks. I think it's actually right here.
Nancy.
I think the box looks identical to that, but just bigger.
Nancy's having trouble hearing you too, Jamie.
Yeah, you're just a little bit glitchy. Also depends on the weather from where you are.
Okay. Then I want to see that glitter.
Yes. We like sparkly things.
I love shiny. Shiny, shiny, shiny. I'm like that one little creature from Fantastic Beasts.
I haven't watched that.
Oh, it's good. He likes shiny things, so he steals coins and jewelry and stuff.
Oh my gosh, that sounds hilarious.
It's a cute movie. I like Harry Potter though, so.
Yeah, that's another garment that I have to do is a Harry Potter hoodie for Hufflepuff for someone.
Oh, that's awesome, sir.
Yeah, somebody ordered one for their daughter and like okay, that's cool. So, I mean, what 12-year-old that loves Harry Potter wouldn't want that, right?
Right.
Did it go away? No.
No, I can hear you.
I can hear you.
I hear the echo. It works.
Yeah, it was. We couldn't hear you. Your voice was really small. Like when you get a notification, it like takes you out for a minute. But usually your voice comes back. But it didn't.
Okay. I hear the echo worse. It sounds worse to me.
I still hear the echo. Michelle, like
outside of the glitter flip.
Okay.
And then
you ever grab like something for your brows and then you forget to grab which end is the thing? This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel. Sephora.
So
I put it on my lips because I don't know if I can press it the way they want you to press it without blowing. I mean,
yeah.
Oh, you have to press it. So you put it on and then you got to do this. You got to really press that stuff.
Oh my God.
Can you feel the glitter in it or no? You can't? That's cool.
Sometimes I wonder why they put glitter
like
in
the more you
certain
go
products.
the sparklier it gets. You see them.
I had one pink lip color that I tried and I felt like it was old lady lip color. You know, that color of old lady pink.
Yeah, my grandma used to
I don't know if you can see it on camera though. Can you see the sparkle?
A little bit.
This down. Let me turn this down so I can focus.
Okay, now I see it because you're all.
I like it. Michelle loves the pink and Nancy loves it. I like it too.
Yeah. You're lucky you have the skin tone for that.
Yes, Jamie looks good in pink. A lot of different, like her eye color in pink. And
I wish I would have known that it was going to be so sweet to me. I would have came earlier. Did you see Tiffany went live and ate a whole snail?
No, I did not see that yet. I will see it. I will see it. No, I did not.
I did not tell her to send me that. I did tell her to send me the pig's ring, but I am not doing a whole snail.
I don't think I could do it without getting sick.
It's almost like you have to wait till it dries down to get it to be more and more glittery.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have to look at getting some of that. Pucker up, yeah.
So, what is the most creepy thing that either one of you have had happen to you in any house you've lived in?
I mean, I would have to go to the one in Harrisburg because we actually would see like these two objects floating up near the ceiling, and they were kind of like outlined in green, but they were mostly white.
Oh, wow.
But it wasn't spooky to us. Like me and my sister just laid
Could have
there.
been your guardian.
Like we just watched them pretty much dancing in the sky. But it wasn't scary. Like we didn't get up running for our parents. We just sat there and watched. Or laid there and watched.
Well, that's not creepy if you were all okay with it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It doesn't spook me out.
That's always good.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you, Michelle.
What do you use on your brows?
I used the Precisely My Brow pencil, the little skinny, super skinny, scoop or skinny one. Look how tiny.
Wow.
And I also have quite a bit of brow already.
Is that 4-in-1 thing?
No, this is just one pencil. They have the Precisely My Brow, and then I can't remember the other one, but this is the super skinny one. And the other one looks like a teardrop. I don't care for, I like the skinny one. So you can put like the hairs in there and stuff.
I'm not good at doing brows.
Huh?
I'm not good at doing your brows. It seems like when I mess with them, I just make them more noticeable. I just leave them alone. They can do their own thing. I shape them up every once in a while.
Practice.
I shape them up every once in a while so they're not like, thick and thick to be. Like I thin them. I don't do anything else. I just like thin them so they're skinnier. So I have more eye room really. Because I'm a chicken to cut them off. So but I have really small eye space, so I need all the space I can get. So I make them a little bit thinner. But that's about it. I'm not good at doing them with them there. I can't imagine trying to do them without the help of them being there.
Yeah, I don't want to do a no brow look.
No.
Right. We do makeup, no makeup, but makeup, no brows. That's kind of funny.
If you notice, my bangs are down as much as possible. They kind of blend in with my eyebrows.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, yeah, they do kind of cover there.
Yeah, see, they make them so that they're not like, hey, Jamie, you forgot to do your brows. No, I didn't. They're covered.
Right.
And I'm just all forehead. They're right there, right?
You and I both are just all
forehead.
Get
some bangs. It makes your life easier.
See, Jamie, you can just tell people. You could just tell people, Jamie, that you've got that covered.
I got that covered. No, I can't remember the last time I didn't have bangs. I tried growing them out. I'm like, you know what? Everybody else is putting their bangs back in their ponytails. I'm going to grow my bangs out. That lasted till about here, and then they were gone. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I couldn't grow them out. Char, the bars behind you make you think you are in jail.
You said what?
Back here to the right.
That's your what is that? That's your blinds. Yeah, is that what Jamie said? That's what I meant. What Jamie
No,
said.
that's not my blind.
It's on the other side. The white. Yeah.
That?
Yeah.
Oh no. That's just some wooden poles right there. I'll show you because my door is here. Right? So that's just some structure right there. And then we had to put the structure in over here. We're not done with this, obviously.
Oh, okay. So that's
so.
Look at, I took my lipstick off and it's still there.
Uh-oh. Did it stain?
Yeah, does it say on that it could be like a lip stain?
Maybe because it still looks pink.
Oh.
Oh, Michelle asked me a while back and I forgot to answer her. She asked me if I was doing regular makeup.
Instead of face paint.
I guess.
Sorry, but I've never been in
I know.
jail. No.
Well,
I've worked
I've
with the
never
police.
did a video showing that I got it. I'm gonna use this palette.
Like, you know, I've actually
That's,
worked with the police
what's his
to
name,
solve
right?
cases.
What?
So,
What palette is that? The makeup?
Remember when I was fishing that day and I said I was actually allowed to order a palette?
Yeah.
Hank and Henry.
Oh, boy.
I wanted to get it because that's when everybody was doing the rainbow look kind of stuff.
Uh-huh.
And there is not one color in here that you need. Fine.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty. Yeah. And I've heard
they're really dark. I just noticed that they're all dark. Even like the pastels are like dark. But it's pretty. Yeah, it's the Hank and Henry palette.
that is a pretty palette.
The reason why I never showed
Right.
it on the channel when I got it is because I was getting people telling me that people were mad at Hank and Henry because he was talking about, like, I guess mental issues or something. So
Some
I
people have
tried
them.
looking into it. I didn't find anything, but I didn't want to upset anybody by using it.
Well, what did he say? He had mental health issues?
I don't know. Somebody messaged me and said you might want to do some research because I could have sworn that everybody's mad at him for making a comment about mental health issues. I never found anything, but that doesn't mean it wasn't dead. And
Well, you know how the internet loves to censor anymore.
But I figured by now I would have heard something.
Yeah. Does anybody in the chat know anything about the Hank and Henry
But I
controversy?
also spent money I really don't have on this palette, so I'm going to use it the first time.
Okay.
Right?
You use it.
I mean, the palette I'm using, I won in a giveaway.
You told a woman to go kill herself on a live stream?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh,
Oh
well,
my!
that's not good.
Oh my gosh!
Maybe I
You
won't.
shouldn't buy from nasty people like that to tell people to
Then
go
maybe I
kill
won't use it.
themselves.
That's totally up to you, Jamie.
No, I don't think so.
I won't judge you, but I'm sure if you knew that before you bought it, you wouldn't have bought it.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't know anything before I bought it. I was wanting it for a while, so I wouldn't have bought it anyway.
Some of the colors in this palette, they're pretty and everything, but watch, they just don't.
I'll use M.M. Mitchell. I think he's a good person.
M.M. Mitchell, yes.
I mean, he lets all these people do looks and come up and show them every Monday, so I think he's a good person.
Are you interested in the new M.M. Mitchell palettes or just the one that you got?
Oh, I'm one of them all.
I haven't bought anything, M.M. Mitchell.
I would love to know
Nowhere.
but
Thank you for the information, Cece. Thank you for letting us know.
Yeah, thank you.
yes, thank you.
Because people like that do that, there's something wrong with them.
I thought it was something different from the way person told me. I didn't think it was like that.
Well, yeah, I didn't know about that at all.
Me either. I'm surprised he is still selling stuff. And
Yeah, right. Like after I found out Jeffree Star raped a 14-year-old boy, I'm surprised he still sells anything.
No, I never heard that.
I heard James Charles had a thing to do with pedophilia kind of thing.
Actually, Tati confessed that Jeffree Star lied.
Hey, Tammy.
Hi, Tim.
Hey, Tammy.
No, I want it on the ground and the head in the cloud palette, but
They're so pretty.
it comes from wherever he's from. So I think you have like a huge shipping cost to get it here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also want his brushes. I hear good things about his brushes.
Oh yeah. I've seen Joe use them and they are beautiful. Just Joe.
Yeah, I would love to have all his palettes.
This is my amount of brushes.
Those are your what?
My amount of brushes.
My thing is I have more
Hey,
faith in
Joe.
eyes.
We were just talking about you.
The little barrel that I have
I need more eye brushes.
is from the Hobby Lobby.
Mm.
Oh really? I know they have good brushes for like eye looks. But I was gonna say I got this Flodiant and I saw a lot of people unbox it.
Yeah.
On camera, it doesn't look that great. Like I didn't want it. And
Yeah.
then when I asked her, she opened it up before I bought it. And it doesn't look as good when you see it on camera as it does in person. Like it's
It's
Can't even see
shinier
that
in person.
there's 5 different colors in there. Here, I swatched them.
Mm. So pretty.
See? Right here.
I like this brush right here because it's fluffy.
There's 4 of the
Oh
colors.
wow, Jamie, those are pretty.
And then
Ooh,
there's,
yes. See, we all love these
then
shiny
there's this
things.
one, which can be used like a blush. It's like a blush highlighter bronze palette.
Mhm.
Really? Aren't they pretty? Yesterday,
Yeah.
I didn't have any brushes and I didn't have any eyeshadow. I was like, eyeshadow? I use that.
Right?
I use
The way they used to do it is
I
with
use
the
darker
flanges.
ones on the outside, and then I put those light shimmers on the inside, and it looks nice. Nice for an eye look too.
It is.
Yes.
I just didn't. I can't believe I saw. I think it was Joy. I guess somebody. I think Kimmy knew she really liked it and sent it to her, and she was excited. And I was looking. I was like, I don't really care for it. And then when I saw it, the lady selling it, and she opened it up, I was like, yeah,
That's pretty.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to show you guys up close in case you thought the same way I did. Like, that doesn't look pretty. It is.
Pretty. Yeah.
Very pretty.
We are talking about makeup and paranormal perspectives today, Joe.
But if you had to pick one company to just get makeup from, who would it be?
Who would it be? Who would it be?
And I've been talking to Joe to sell me her Emma Mitchell palette. She can't do it.
No, I don't think she would. Hey, Melanie.
Hi, Melanie. Oh, hi, Joe. I didn't even talk about you and not say hi. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
No,
Joe.
about it. I said hi.
I don't know what brand I would choose. Oh, you know who I would choose? I would choose Sydney Grace. That's who I would choose.
That's true. I should have guessed that for you.
She has a few lip products and some blushes and highlighters. Yeah.
I could have guessed that one because during
Revolution.
Christmas time you were sending friend mail with Sydney Grace to get other people to know how much she loves it.
Yes.
I knew. I'm surprised you even had to think about that one.
I did. I was like, who would I pick? No. Her blushes are okay in highlights and stuff, but the eyeshadows, I'm hooked.
Makeup Addict says Makeup Revolution.
Right. They have so much to pick from. So much.
Just Joe said Sydney Grace or JD Glow. JD Glow is good.
Okay, yeah.
I know Sydney Grace is good because Crystal got me everything that's good from it. She got me the multi-chrome cream. She got me 2 blush, a blush and a highlighter, and a couple eyeshadows and a glitter. So
Yes. I still have my red glitter.
I have quite a Sydney Grace collection from Crystal. And Jaren did buy me 1 multi-chrome.
Yes. Yes. So
I would have to go with Mitchell all the way.
you would go
I would go with Mitchell.
Okay.
Even like I don't know. I think because every time I type in Emma Mitchell, Pee stuff comes up. I don't know if that's his brand or if he just promotes the heck out of it. But I want those colored Pee creams. So, and I know he uses them all the time. I think the colored ones are his thing though.
He like
I know when he does like makeup on anybody on like camera, he's always using those colored Pee.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know if he's affiliated with it or how that works, but he has something to do with me.
Well, you said he's based in England, right? And that I think P. Louise is readily available in England.
I don't know if he's like, but I don't know if he just promotes it kind of thing, or if it is
Jeffree
like
Star.
affiliate or something.
Yeah.
Emmett Mitchell is friends with Jeffree Star.
What's that?
Emmett Mitchell, Mama Mitchell, is friends with Jeffree Star.
I know they were, but I never see anything with the two of them anymore.
Mm.
Yeah, I know. I think they kind of had a falling out.
Like back when he was in it, like when Jeffree Star was showing the Jaclyn Hill highlighter collection video, he was trying it on the show, but I haven't seen anything since that.
I think there's a little too, like back when I knew Jeffree Star in the MySpace days, he was a big old whiner.
Who?
We stopped being friends years ago.
Who?
Jeffree Star. We stopped being friends years ago.
I don't know, Melanie.
Because he was just so whiny. And then when I saw him on YouTube one year, I was like, trying to catch back up with him, but he let money go to his head.
He does.
It's sad. Well, he pushed his friends away.
Melanie, I think he does have some P. Louise bases that have his name on it.
I think so.
Me too, Michelle.
I mean, when the whole drama thing started, I invested way too much money in Jeffree Star Cosmetics to just say, "Oh, I'm not using the products anymore." You can't deny he has a good formula. You can't.
You can't. No, you can't.
I found that the Bloodlust palette was kind of dusty.
I don't have a problem with the Bloodlust, but I heard that the Blood Money palette is the same formula.
That's what?
The last one, well, the green one.
Uh-huh.
I heard that's a different formula than the rest of them. But I don't have it.
I was going to get the cremated palette when it launched.
I don't know why you haven't tried it, Tammy, because you have one.
Do you, Tammy, have one?
She does. She does.
Which one?
The Jeffree Star Morphe palette.
Oh, that one.
It was a birthday gift.
Does that one count as a Jeffree Star?
Because
he made it.
I want the cremated though.
I have the Morphe Manny MUA palette.
The what one?
Morphe Manny MUA.
Which one's that one? Morphe.
Hold on, I'll show you.
I'm gonna mute real quick because I have to cough.
Okay.
I don't get the drama. I get too many drama causes so much animosity. Most of the time, causes the drama. And I agree. But I mean, when we go grocery shopping, we don't look into like who makes Mrs. T's pierogies and is there any drama there, and who makes Johnsonville sausages. Is there any drama there? Just because we don't know it's not there doesn't mean it's not happening there too. It could be happening in all the companies. They're just not as open about it.
This one.
Oh yeah. I didn't know Jeffree Star's name was on that.
No. This is Manny MUA.
Oh, I thought you said it was like a Jeffree Star
No.
with Manny.
Actually, this isn't a bad palette. It's really pretty. I was afraid to touch it even. But it is a pretty palette.
I heard people like that one. I don't have that.
Well, it's not, there's a couple of colors in here that are just a slight bit dusty. But they're not like the Bloodlust palette that, girl, that thing's dusty.
I know I did. Yeah, I agree with that comment. There's a lot of stuff in my life I'm not proud of.
I think everybody's done that.
I'm just saying we don't look into every company and is there bad things that happen in that company. I mean, like, if it's something that affects you personally, then you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, like I said, Jeffree Star and I actually used to be friends, and then he let
Like,
money go to his head.
I don't like that Hank and Henry said that. Now that I don't like that. Mhm.
Yeah, I've never owned any Hank and Henry. So now
That's
that I know that,
that's the first. No, I lied. I have the pedal pusher lipstick by him,
yeah.
but I don't have the blood money. Bloodlust was my first palette. I got blood sugar for my birthday last year. But I don't know. All the ones I tried, I like of Jeffree Star, especially his shimmers.
Yeah.
I think he needs to make a all multi-chrome palette. Everybody's leaving.
No, are they? Gosh, no. I'm not. I was just hobbling my way over to my makeup trays.
I'm back.
This is the only just like regular Morphe palette that I own.
Which one is that?
Just says Morphe.
Stories since I've been gone.
On the back, it usually has a sticker with a number.
Does it? But I'm not used to. I mean, like right here.
Usually in there, yeah.
But most of these palettes that I own now, except for a few of them, I won from Anne. Isn't that pretty though?
It's hard to see the color.
What you can see of it.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Basically neutrals.
I'm gonna pause you guys now. I gotta blow my nose.
I would have to say for a neutral palette, if I hold it back here, you can see it better. For a neutral palette, you can do a lot with something like this. But I was lucky to get a lot of my palettes from Anne. It's like, that was a good day, like when she had messaged me on Instagram and told me I'd won. It's like, what? Really? Oh, cool. Oh. But, oh my gosh. Trying to think of one of the most creepy things, because I used to live in military housing a lot. And where'd you go? Where'd you go?
Sorry.
It's okay.
Blue blood is the most expensive and that I have from Jeffree Star. I have not tried manning it. The hobby is.
Yeah, Crystal, you need to go out and come back in.
Your microphone. Oh, no.
I was muted.
You were muted.
Yes.
Okay, I looked down. I saw your microphone turned off. I was like, don't leave.
Oh, okay. So I want to get caught up. I missed a bunch of comments. Where are you guys at?
Just reading the comments. We were just reading the comments.
Okay, which one was the last one that you read?
Tammy's where it says I haven't tried anyway yet. It's not my list to try.
No, Tammy? I would love, I would love to try it. It's not on my list to purchase though. And hobbyist, welcome hobbyist. Yeah, I had my mic off. Thank you, Nancy. I thought I turned it back on when I can't, and I was like, I got some wine, and then I'm just talking, and nobody's listening to me.
We always listen, Crystal.
Yes, we do.
Okay, I wanted to know if you guys were telling any ghost stories.
You came in just as I was going to say something about military housing.
Okay.
Because a lot of the military housing that I lived in was like seriously old.
Mm.
Now, one in Norfolk, Virginia, the couple that lived next door to where I lived, you know, the one lady, she made a few friends and she was thinking, okay, well, this one friend invited her to go to church.
Uh-huh.
You have to be careful when you go to other people's churches because you don't know what kind they actually are. So she walks into this church. The minister of the church turns around and says, there's a non-believer in here. Turns and points straight at her. Right? She goes running from that church. She was wearing one of her most beautiful gowns. So she was like, I can't be in, having this gown hanging around. It was all around all this like evil in this church. It wasn't a church of anything good energy. It was evil. So she goes to get rid of this dress. She put it in the trash. She comes back in and it's floating in her stairwell.
Oh my.
And she starts hearing this noise. So she snatches the dress, takes it outside to their burn barrel, starts lighting it. She had her husband grab their Bible and she starts reading passages out of the Bible. And you hear something scream coming out of the flames.
Wow. That is crazy.
That is. Very creepy. Have you guys had anything interesting like that happen?
I haven't had anything happen to me like that, but I've heard, like, and when we were younger, we were at like a friend's, my parents' friend's house, so we had to play with the kids, and they weren't nice kids.
Kids are kids.
They were trying to scare us, but I don't think there was any real ghosts or anything. They just were telling us stuff, trying to scare us.
Oh yeah,
that's the worst thing I
can be mean. Sorry, I had to turn my air conditioner back on. I like this. I didn't even have to get up.
It's nice.
But it's hot in here. Yeah, another military housing story. Oh my gosh, it just seems like there's so much activity in military housing that it's.
Is it because some people live there and probably, even though they didn't die in the housing, there are soldiers who passed that probably.
Absolutely. And then what a lot of people don't think of it. All this land used to be indigenous American land, and how many people gave their life for other people to live on the land.
Right.
Right. And then moved, and this like energy is just stuck there.
Good night, Hobby.
Right. Good night to who's leaving?
Hobbyist.
Hi, hobbyist. Don't mind me, hobbyist.
He pops in to say hi.
I just don't work without my glasses. But yeah, oh my gosh. I even have creepy stories from when I lived in military housing in Long Beach, California.
Mm-hmm.
There was a guy from the base that they thought went AWOL. And come to find out, months before they thought he went AWOL, he met this woman. He didn't know her reason why she was hanging around the area or how she had, what she had. She had broken into some houses. And one day when they thought that, they were searching everywhere in Long Beach for this guy. So one of the people, she was taking her trash out, found a finger
Ooh.
in the trash can, right? So she called the MPs, and the NCIS had to show up with them. And
I love that show, by the way.
My son used to be one of them.
Did he? Yeah, I love that show.
Yeah. My son was a real one. Dangerous job. But so she called the MPs, and the NCIS had to show up because, military housing. And so other neighbors start taking their trash out. Somebody found an elbow.
In their trash?
Yeah. Another person found an ear.
Oh, so is this paranormal or is this serial killer?
Kind of both.
Okay. Sounds like serial killer.
Creepy stuff, like basically to happen. So it's like when they found his body parts, like everybody was told stay inside. Now they did catch the killer, and she had escaped from a mental institution 6 months before he was murdered. So the person that had got that particular military house on base housing said that they went in there to move everything in, and the door slammed in their face before they could get back in there. So he was trying to keep the woman out, get out, just get out. Because apparently she resembled the murderer. So, there's all sorts of military stories. It's like, anybody remember the A-Team?
Yeah.
Dad was.
When they had the explosive trucks for doing the stunts and everything. Okay. Somebody had stolen one and parked it right outside of military housing on purpose. And it was full of dynamite.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's not good.
No. Bad.
Yeah, my dad. I used to watch a lot of shows with my dad, but 18 for some reason just wasn't one of them.
Yeah.
I couldn't watch it with him for some reason. I didn't like it. It was too fake.
Was it? It was cheesy for sure. Cheesy.
Yeah, it wasn't, to me, it didn't remind me of being in the army. It didn't.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell us, Char, what's been happening recently at your house? What's been going on recently?
Yes, I will as soon as I come back. I have to go to the baby's room.
We'll be here.
Might as well say it politely.
It's fine.
I'll do that.
Is there anybody in the chat that would like to talk about a story that they have?
Just trust me, when I come back, I have so many other spookies.
I believe you. I believe you.
I messaged you.
Okie doke. I will check.
And by the way, and this has nothing to do with any of this, but if anybody wanted to know about the cut crease stamp, I was late. I put it in yesterday, I think. The link to the cut crease stamp is in the description area from Thursday morning.
Yeah, I put it in mine yesterday too. Whenever we talked about it, I did it too.
I think it was yesterday.
Yes,
I
because
didn't do it that day like I said I would.
it is so cool. If you guys haven't seen it, I can never show it. What is my deal? Maybe like that. Oh, there you go. That's the shape. And you just hold this. You just hold this, and then you stamp it. Whoops, this way. Stamp it.
And there comes with 3 different sizes, or I don't know if they're sizes or shapes. But we used the smallest one because me and Crystal seem to have tiny eyes. But it worked great for our size.
Yeah.
But get it up there Thursday, so I'm going to apologize. It's up there now.
Yeah. I love it. I used it once, but I love it. I for sure love it, and I'm going to use it again. Not tonight, though. I'm just doing natural tonight. Got some silver in there from my Enduring Love palette, which is Sydney Grace. This is a nice Sydney Grace neutral palette. Okay, Nancy, we will see you later. This is the Enduring Love palette. And there's like a duochrome right here. Is this it? Right here that I want to put on, but I already did silver, so I don't think that's going to work.
All right. Thank you, Nancy, so much. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
We do. Have a good night.
I wish that one night that we were talking about everything, I don't know if is a Bigfoot considered paranormal. I don't think so.
Or what considered paranormal?
Bigfoot. That's not paranormal, right?
Yeah.
Paranormal?
That falls under the same genre of paranormal.
Really?
Aliens, ghosts, Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster. I'm trying to think what else. Anybody have any other
I didn't think Bigfoot did fall in the paranormal.
Yep, they do.
Because I would be one of those people that go chasing. Like I
chase it?
No, I wouldn't chase Bigfoot. I'm saying, like, I would go to Salem to see the witches and like all. You mean like that interests me? Like I have like so many paranormal channels on my subscribers but you never see enough. You mean like people are like, oh, I got some paranormal activity for you? No, they really don't.
They really don't. That's why we have to go.
Yes.
Go and see it.
Yes. You can stand right behind me. I'll protect you.
I will stand right behind you.
But like, I'm one of those people that would go after it. Like, go to Salem, go to Gettysburg, go anywhere that people say they saw stuff. I would go. I would love that. I would love, like, if I had the money to drive all over the world, I would go to all these places. I really would. And my channel would not be just makeup. It'd be like ghosts and makeup. I mean, like
real ghosts.
I would do my makeup while the ghost behind me does theirs. Like,
excuse me, Mr. Ghost.
Like I would and have like the chairs moving in front of me. Like that would just fascinate the heck out of me.
Yeah. Well, I looked into Gettysburg, and there are so many haunted things there.
We gotta go. We gotta go.
Makeup Addict said, last Halloween, my neighbors across the street had left their child on the driveway, and a dark shadow tried to go over there until I told it to leave the baby alone. Why did they leave it in the driveway? I'm glad that you saved it. That's scary. Left the child.
Oh, wow. I wonder if they, like, was the baby following behind them? Or did they just, like, leave the baby there for, like,
it's crazy.
Neighbors across the street had left their child on the driveway. Maybe, like, it walked and it would normally fall out of them, but it didn't.
I hope it was more innocent than it sounded.
Maybe it was just not moving as fast as normal walking behind.
But she did say she saw the shadow and that was over. Yeah. So that's good. At least you were paying attention.
So are you one that would go chasing after too, Makeup Addict? Or would you not want to be?
Yeah.
Because I think it's awesome. Like I I wish I was one of those people that saw like all of it. I want to see all of it, not just all paranormal activity. I mean, everything.
I think that's why it interests me so much, because it doesn't happen to me as often as I would like. I mean, that would be cool, you know?
But like even in that movie that we watched, what was the name of that movie again?
The Fourth Kind.
That's it.
I
You
learned
see things that you think are real in it, and a lot of people say it's editing. Some people say it's not editing, but it's not enough for me. I want to see it all. You mean like,
yeah. You want to like be present when it happens.
yes.
Lucky My Neighbor is a good neighborhood. It was an innocent act. The dad was in the car looking for something. Okay. That makes me feel better. But I'm glad that you were there.
Me
I'm glad
too.
that you were there, because, you know, you just don't know. What if whatever that shadow was not a good thing, was a bad, and it was, you know, that could have come out.
So what did I miss?
We were talking with Makeup Addict, and she had some paranormal stuff happen to her too. It's the last two comments right there.
Uh-huh.
So we are ready for your story, Shar, if you're ready.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had this fruit drink earlier from Wawa, and you know, fruit. Hey, Shelly.
Hey, Shelly, how are you?
Molly.
How you doing, girl? Glad you made it to the chat. Anyway, just now, like, I'll tell you something that happened last night, okay? I was going to save this for an after, you know, I'm cleaning my makeup video on my channel, but...
This is the entity that you're dealing with right now, the one that's been scratching you. Correct?
The scratches that were on my shoulder, right?
Right.
And I ended up with a scratch right here on my neck. And my friend, he ended up with scratches on him, like the same day.
You just do that.
Yeah, right here. So he got scratched by it too?
And he sleeps out in, he would have moved back into his bedroom, but we moved his mom in. Halloween is a very active day for dark spirits, dark shadows. Dark Shadows, great soap opera. So very hot. Well, it's just that there's usually a blood moon or a harvest moon during Halloween. Okay. And a lot of people do their ceremony for harvest. And basically the month of October is a harvest month. Actual Halloween, the original Halloween, November 1st. My friend's birthday.
Yeah, because that's the day. Is November 1st the Day of the Dead, or is it? Yeah, right. No. Actual Hallows, because Hallows Eve was.
Yeah, it used to be called All Hallows Eve, and Halloween is actually originated in Ireland.
Oh.
Okay, so cool. If you're Irish,
I am. Irish and Scottish. Did I have a good accent? Could you guys tell?
You're trying there.
Hey, Double the Trouble.
Hey, Double Trouble.
Hey,
just to let everybody know, nobody better compete against me for that palette Crystal's using right now.
Yes, I have drawing this week too.
We're gonna fight.
I have to do it this week.
I have extra entries in for this one.
There you go.
No, I'm kidding. I've been finding it on Macari, but not any different than what it costs. How much does it cost on? It's like 70.
Yeah, I used to have a Hikari palette, but I don't know. I just didn't love it. It just didn't have that something.
It doesn't go. You can't find it any cheaper on the cart.
Anybody remember the Hikari butterfly palette? Just, I had that one. It sucked.
Oh, her car.
Look it. She's ready to fight me, and she didn't even enter.
What?
I see how you are. I see.
Don't fight, lady.
Oh, we're fighting.
Plenty of giveaways to go around.
That's right.
We're doing good. How are you, Trouble?
Don't forget, I have a giveaway coming up. A Shop Miss A Christmas in July giveaway starting on the 25th.
Yay.
I have gender reveal giveaway still going on to the 24th. And then all you have to do is guess it's a boy or girl. It's not hard. Come on, guys. Enter. And then tomorrow there'll be a giveaway that I'm posting.
It's a girl.
I keep using the middle finger for shimmers and then don't realize.
You know what?
Finger.
We do use the middle finger for a lot of things unless you have skinny phalange. And we all end up going like this. We all end up like this, your middle finger. And then we go like that. And people may think that we're flipping them off. No, we're not flipping them off.
But I think in Mumble when I said Macari for I've looked on Macari, MERCARI. And you can't get the City Grace palette any cheaper on there than it is on the site.
No, you cannot.
So you're better off just getting it right from City Grace.
Right. Christmas in July is coming.
Shelly, you never know when you win my. Look, I'm going to tell Shelly this. It's like, she told me this before, that she never wins any giveaways, right? She hasn't tried coming to mine early in the morning or in the first few hours of the morning when I have the giveaway going.
Oh, you don't get people?
Huh?
You don't get a lot of people in those giveaways?
No, I don't. That's why it's easy to win. It's so easy to win for me. Like, I will have 4.
I gotta go use the little lady room.
You, okay, little lady, go use the little lady's room.
I'm not that little, but I'll go use the little lady room.
Little. Yes.
But
maybe I started this shit.
Ever wear a dress. Yesterday, I was wearing like one of those like one-piece dress kind of thing around the house. I think I'm getting sick. I really do. Because I live in pants, even in the summer. I wear pants. And yesterday I had a dress on. Can you believe a dress?
It's hot.
I'm sick.
How does your tank top fit?
Good. I am still going to send you photos.
Okay.
I was behind on everything.
Oh, girl, don't worry about it.
Yeah, because I was supposed to draw for my 250 subscribers, I think July 5th, and I still haven't done it. And I'm at 300, and we're going to do a collab in August, and I should hopefully pass that.
Well, let's see. I have a video on my laptop I never uploaded.
Oh, yeah.
I just have to, like you'll record something and you don't upload it for a long time, and then you're like, wait, did I forget to upload one? And then you go back and try to find it.
If I do that, I have to actually going to make sure I know what it's about.
Yeah, I mean, I just started playing around with editing on my laptop, and the title cards. I really enjoy like the black title card with the white lettering.
Oh, okay.
Because I got it in the fan side lettering.
I do edit, but I haven't done anything like new to editing in quite some time. I just still use all the old editing tricks that I've had for years. Yeah. Makeup Addict says, I wear pants all year long. I'm naturally cold. Okay, yeah. I'm naturally a warm person. So
I'm naturally menopausal right now, so I get hot flashes in the morning instead of at night.
I've been warm all my life. Like I've always slept in the summer. I need to have a fan on, not in the winter, but in the summer I do.
Well, then you're such a very warm person.
Yeah. I'm and my husband is like super hot. His body heat is like off the charts.
You have to put like ice packs in between you.
Yeah, because he'll sleep with the cover on. Super hot.
I still sleep with the cover on. I actually sleep with the military sleeping bag, right? Because that thing is warm.
Oh, really? I throw the cover off. I got my socks off. I got everything.
See, the ones that I really, really want badly, I don't enter those. So I don't get upset when I lose.
I always wanted to win one from Just Ann, but it took like 4 years, and then boom.
She's got so many followers. That's why.
She does.
Don't get me wrong. I'm happy for the winters, but oh, I'm happy for the winters. Duh, Crystal. I don't have my glasses on, Shelly. Sorry about that.
Yeah, you know how I feel. I got my glasses on. I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, I can't see my shiny eyes if I put my glasses on. Look,
like imagine I used to have to use this laptop.
Sydney
the lettering was so teeny tiny. It just
remember when I got those graphic liners from that company Faded, and also that eyelash holder from that company? I got these lashes, and they remind me a lot of Luxie. They work like Luxie too. Like
that looks like
my eyelash tray.
That one's a big one. Let me find my eyelash tray.
This is the biggest lashes that I have. They're called Vicky.
Oh, those are big. I got my Glitz Glam lashes today, Jamie. I opened them up, and they're the natural ones. I was so disappointed. I wanted the dramatic ones.
You want the dramatic ones?
No, I'm just, that's what I wanted, but I'm pretty sure these are the natural ones.
Do you want dramatic lashes? Because I got a drawer of dramatic lashes I'll never wear.
You do.
Do those look more natural, right?
Closer to the screen.
Yeah.
Down. Yeah, those are natural ones. If you send me those, I'll send you a truckload of dramatic lashes.
I will absolutely send these to you because I have a lot of natural ones because that's what I figured I would like most. But I see some of the big giant ones, and I want to try those too.
Oh, yeah, the big fluffy lash.
One day when we're just talking till 4 a.m., I'll keep holding pairs of.
I get my lashes from Janelle's Glam Boutique.
I'll stick them in your box.
Okay.
Because I have them for like the one time we had a look where you had.
Yeah, that's what I wanted for. Yeah.
It was for somebody's birthday that loved the huge lashes. So we had to wear like the most like dramatic lashes we owned.
Right.
And some weren't really that dramatic, but they were dramatic for me. So everybody else was wearing like lashes out the ear, and mine were just like regular lashes because that was the most dramatic I had.
Yes.
But now with getting boxes, I have a lot of lashes I won't use. You know those plastic, like there's like 3 shelves. They're white and they have those clear plastic pull-out drawers.
Yeah.
They probably stick like each drawer is probably like that big. Yeah, like
yeah.
I have one of those drawers full of lashes.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, I told you my new lash area is the one that you just sent me. It's all lash.
Well, we're going to build that big, give me some more.
Yeah, there's room for more. But yeah, for looks, like you said, for looks where you need to have a bigger
look.
Yeah,
I have. When I said I wanted lashes, on subscription boxes, they just started coming and they didn't stop. And now I'm like all excited when Glitz Glam sends me non-dramatic ones. I'm like, yes, things I can wear.
Yes, and they're so pretty, and I do like them, but I would prefer to have some bigger ones because I do have natural ones already.
Yeah.
I really like the palette too.
Natural ones because I don't get enough of them in the subscription boxes. I mean, don't get me wrong, Lip Glam box, they have the lashes that I've reused more times than I've reused the ones that I normally buy.
Mm-hmm.
I have to like find the pair that I love. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We only have 2 eyes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you read my last message?
And it's so hard to wear lashes and glasses at the same time.
Oh, yeah. Especially if they're really big, right?
Did you
Oh,
say
I had on my Vicky lashes one day, and I was like, crap, I need to put my glasses on. And it's like, it pushed a lash right off. I was like,
they don't look
yeah.
like one's a Lexi, one's not? Don't they look like they're both Lexi?
Yeah.
Those
But do they
look like
feel?
a
I
brush.
think it's more about how they feel.
They feel the same.
They do? Wow.
Yeah. And I got a whole I'll show you. There's
I
just
like a good fluffy brush. This is one of those Believe cosmetic brushes from Dollar General.
Oh,
And
those are nice.
yeah, these are pretty good. I have this one, and then I have one that I use for my foundations when you guys saw me using with my foundation. They're not bad brushes.
I have a 5 Below brush that's really nice.
I haven't bought any of theirs. The Five Below is like 30 miles away.
Oh, their brushes are very nice.
And this is a nice size brush, but it's super soft. And it's like, what do you actually use this for? Like, dust off setting powder with this, maybe.
Oh, okay.
That's what I would use it for. But then there's this one. This is one I sometimes use to put the setting powder on, and then I dust it with this one.
Oh, Real Techniques. I have a ton of those brushes. Those were my go-to before I started YouTube. That was the brush I always bought. The pretty ones.
I can never see like the company name on this because it's like the last 2 brushes.
Yeah, RT.
Uh-huh. Well, like I said, I was like glad to win something from Anne. I won a lot of brushes.
Yeah.
And a big ass heavy box of makeup.
That's nice.
And skincare.
Loaded.
I swear this box had to have at least weighed 10 pounds.
I think there was 12 total.
Yeah.
But I got this 15 graphic liners and an eyelash thing that holds like 18 eyelashes case for $25.
Wow.
So if you ever go, I don't know if they're, I think if you go on Instagram, it's just faded. But they're also on Macari. They have like that's a lot. I bought them on Macari. But I mean, look at the brushes are like Luxy.
These are my only 3 e.l.f. brushes.
And they're stiff like Luxy.
Oh yeah. I like the stiffer brushes. That's why I like the Morphe.
Sometimes I think we all like a stiff thing.
Shar.
Hey, we got to make things fun around here, right?
That's
not that we're not already, but I'm just saying we're all adults here.
Yes, you're fine. I'm just teasing you. I have so many brushes. I have Moda, Luxie, Wet n Wild, e.l.f., Royal, and Langnickel, Coastal Scents, and Beauty Creations. That's a lot of brushes.
Dang. And no wonder you're a makeup addict.
Yes, she is makeup addict. Okay, Shelly, I like the stiff soft at the same time. Now, I don't know if she's
Shelly, you're hilarious.
Char, because Shelly is a sneaky, spicy lady.
I know, we talk. Shelly is hilarious.
Royal.
She has some spice in her there.
I never tried Royal and Langnickel or Coastal Scents or Beauty Creations.
I think the brushes, sorry.
Well, that's good to know, Shelley. I didn't know.
I think the Royal and Langnickel is expensive, though, right, Jamie?
I think so. I forget. Doesn't that company make like a cheaper brush too? Or maybe I'm wrong. I thought Crown or somebody was like a off company of that company.
Make a bad Royal Langnickel fancy, or do they have all different types of brushes?
If I had like Jeffree Star's income coming in on YouTube, I would be a makeup addict too.
I would, yes. I definitely would not get rid of any of that makeup that was given to me. They also make paintbrushes. Oh yes, I've seen that at the craft store. That is where I have seen that. I think I have some paintbrushes that are Royal and Langnickel. Royal, am I saying that right, Jamie? Royal and Langnickel.
Oh, I don't know.
I think my minis are. Let me see. Let me see. My little itsy bitsy brushes from the craft store. Glasses. Oh, no. Okay. Lime Crime House brushes. Do you have any of those, Shelley? This is Master's Touch, but this is from Hobby Lobby, so I'll bet Michael's has the Royal Langnickel ones. Yeah.
Michael's crafting kind of like, they have nice things still, but they're not the Hobby Lobby.
Yeah. I don't, we live by Hobby Lobby. We don't live by a Michael's, so a lot of the stuff that I get is from Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, me too. Like my Singer sewing machine, that's from the Hobby Lobby. Let's see. Like I said, like my brush holder, the cute little barrel, Hobby Lobby.
They have some cute stuff, yeah.
They do.
I
mean, like every once in a while I'll buy fabric there, but not very often.
Shelley says she wants to do a live with us sometime. That would be so fun, Shelley.
That would be.
So when I'm so upset with you, Crystal. I don't know if Charlotte's really in here when I left. I'm upset with the chat. I came back differently.
I do not know what you just said, Jamie. One more time, yell at me again. I'm listening.
I am so mad at you. And you people in the chat, and I don't know if Charlotte's that, but when I left to go to the little reading room, I came back different.
Oh, you came back different.
And nobody
You did. She changed her shirt. Did nobody notice this?
Because I'm just noticing your pink eyes. When I see you, I just see pink eyes. I didn't notice.
When she left, she was wearing something different.
Oh my gosh. I am horrible.
That's so lovely.
I am horrible. I did not notice
I
that.
thought for sure somebody would say, like, did she change?
I noticed that you did. I just didn't.
Your feelings are important to me, Jamie.
Me too.
I noticed, Shelley says. See, we're all bad but Shelley. Shelley noticed. Okay, let's see. Do we have any other ghost stories that anybody?
Well, actually, it was a black and white tie-dye, but she knows my favorite color is black, and half the time I'm wearing it. So
you really are mostly.
I'll give you half the points.
You're gonna give Shelley all the points, but I get half. It's fair.
Shelley half the points. You don't get anything.
I did notice when you had came back.
Shelley gets
You
points.
did not notice at all.
I know I didn't. I am horrible. Look, and I have black on today. I just was like, Jamie wears black all the time.
I had black on.
We did match until I came back.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yes. Bad Crystal. Bad Crystal.
Bad Crystal. So mad at you. I don't know if I can ever.
Oh, no, this color doesn't go.
I'll forgive you. I forgive you.
You're so sweet. You're the sweetest.
Anybody have the KVD?
Impressions.
Anybody have the KVD matte liquid?
No, I stopped getting that when all the controversy was with her too, but I know there's new owners now.
Yep.
This is the thing I don't get, Char. Everything's always on sale. Is it because it's bad or
What?
KVD?
I don't know because
I
everything
don't
was so
know.
good.
I bought
I
this
think
from
they're good.
Sephora.
I
Yeah.
have their original line
It's always on sale
about
at
2
Sephora.
years ago, and it's still as wet as it was 2 years ago.
Okay, because the Ulta has it on sale. I'm like, is it going out of business? Even though they switched over to this new company, what's going on? Every time I see it, it's on sale.
And I don't. But I've seen people that did KB lipstick, like liquid lips, and they love them. They swear by them.
Really? Shelly says no KVD here. Yeah, I don't know why. I just never was. I mean, it's the older stuff that has the beautiful packaging on it. When it was KVD, I didn't buy that because she was on the
I
crazy.
don't know if there's a KVD here. I've never seen one. I just know about like online.
Yeah, her blushes used to be in this beautiful the packaging was like plastic, but it was pressed and it had like it looked embossed. It was really pretty.
I mean, and I've always heard a good thing about her foundation and concealer.
I've heard.
I always had wanted to buy the Saints and Sinner palette because I love like the aesthetics of the packaging.
Yeah. I think that is totally out of discontinued though, right?
Yeah.
I see, but you know how much I've seen KVD come in like subscription boxes? My liners are subscription, so I don't know. You know what?
What was going on?
I lied. I do know.
You lied.
I lied. I believe that KVD is when she owned her own, like she is her old name. I think it was like and now she's KVB instead of
KV. It's Vegan Beauty. What's the K stand for? Kat Von D Vegan Beauty.
I think it went from KVD to KVB when something happened, and she I think she went from like owning her own to be like with.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I think anything that's KVB had to get rid of.
Yeah, after the controversy, she did get bought out, whatever the company was that she was with.
I'm not sure, but I think all KVD products were like going in subscription boxes and stuff because she had to get rid of that. Can't sell it.
I noticed that.
Oh, okay, the older products.
Yeah.
So if you do get something that says KVD, maybe it's discontinued.
I don't know.
I don't know if you can still get KVD through KVB. I don't think so.
I don't know. I've never bought it though.
Makeup Addict said the K means kindness.
Kindness Vegan Beauty. Oh, they did change it then. Okay.
The one from Kat Von D to Kindness Vegan Beauty.
Well, I know it's big in the vegan community because it is vegan. And it was before too.
I'm gonna go off the side here, like back and forth, smoke a cigarette before I put my lipstick on.
Okay.
Okay.
I like this color. This is pretty. For fall.
I did something bad yesterday.
You did something bad or you saw something bad?
I did something bad.
Uh-oh. What'd you do?
After I got that multi-chrome through the yard sale, I wanted the other color. I went to Macari. And I got two. I got another one of the one that I got at the yard sale. And then I got two of the other color to make sure that if for any reason they go out of stock. Like freaking Natasha Denona was a limited edition. You can't get them once they're sold out. And they only have 2 out of the 5 colors left.
Yeah.
So I made sure that I had a backup for each of those because I like it. And here, let me show you guys on my hand. I didn't do that.
I've never
That's a good idea though, because I haven't seen
try
them.
that.
But then I saw this one made by Lethal Cosmetics, I think.
Oh.
And the one here that I showed you is a 1 milliliter.
Oh.
I saw one from Lethal Cosmetics. And it looked a lot like this one,
Mm-hmm.
7 milliliters for $20.
Huh.
At one too.
That's a crazy price for that little.
I am like obsessed with multi-chromes. I mean,
Yeah,
it wasn't bad. It was what, like $35 for all of them, which is really good for multi-chromes.
Yeah.
it is.
But still, it's just that the one that I showed you yesterday is so much like the, what is it, Dragonfly from Natasha Denona, like almost identical. And I'm like, this was $250 versus $28 from Natasha Denona.
Ooh, yeah.
Here, I'm gonna let my hand dry and then I'll show you. I'll swatch it. But
That's why I like Sydney Grace multichromes. They're 15, so they're more affordable for me. But choose something is way more
that's
affordable.
so cool. That is so cool.
Let's see. Jamie, I just saw an orb fly behind you. Oh,
That is so cool.
rewind.
Now,
Now,
do you have any flies or dust in your house, Jamie? Most of the time, orbs are both basically.
That when I go on the boat and I'm out there trying to take pictures, I can't get a picture without an orb in it. Like while I'm taking it, I can see it floating in the camera.
Yeah.
And I'll put the camera down and I'll put it back up and it's still the same spot. You mean like, well, not the same spot, but like it's still there. It's not, it hasn't gone away.
Interesting.
All right, I'm going to show you this swatch and see if I can show you it on.
so what is an orb? I'm not really, I know what it looks like, but is it, and it's paranormal, but what type of paranormal is it?
Depending on the color of the orb, will show you the.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
You see it?
pretty.
Is it changing?
So we stop talking when we see pretty shiny things.
Yes, we do.
Is it changing from like green to red? From like
I see the raspberry. Yeah, there it went.
I see that green shift.
Yep. Yep.
It's like right
Yep.
there.
Turn it. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you can.
Now, depending on the
There's
color of the orb, that'll tell you if it's good or bad energy.
Green right there.
I love that. I love it.
So if the orb is a certain, that is pretty.
I've been in a car going back and forth, back and forth.
I do that too. I would just put it on while we're sitting here, and I'll just be looking at it. Any multi-chrome. Love them.
Like, somebody talking to, I'm just looking at my hand. Back and forth.
I'm putting on. This has been my favorite highlighter for a while here. This one.
Happen to be using the Cella.
I'm like so eager to use this. I got it. It was my $3 add-ons. It's like a cream primer, kind of like the paint pots from MAC.
Yeah.
But it's in here and it's still sealed, like sealed tight. And I have other ones that I really honestly need to use up first.
Well, but that is a backup. No?
Yeah, but I'm like so tempted because I never tried this kind before. I just want to play with it. No, play with it.
I'm bad. I just stick my finger right in that, Jamie.
Because I have like so many other ones like that where the cream is like in the pomade kind of container.
I know.
And I just want to play with it. Play with it.
I have a million palettes. You know what I did with my Glitz Glam palette? I swatched it. I had to touch it. I couldn't not touch it.
She saw an order behind me.
Like, I was so adamant about touching. I kind of adamantly scared to touch the Manny MUA palette that I was like, if I touch it, that it only has a time limit.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm opening it.
Oh, she's telling you it's good so you don't have to stick your finger in it like I would.
Well, I said you could open it. Said it works wonders. Maybe I'll look younger.
It takes 20 years off your eyes.
Yes. She said it works wonders. Wonders, Crystal.
Wonders. We love wonders.
Yes.
We do that way that we don't get crow's feet.
If for Justin
Right.
have to look for it in Adams again.
I didn't pick it because I was like, I already have eye primers, but now that everyone's saying it's so good, I think I am going to pick it.
Oh, look at the seal came off.
Oh, the sticky part came off. Oops. Right. Yes, I just accidentally squirted.
It looks so pretty. Look, it looks so pretty.
Oh, it's all clean and shiny.
Oh, it is.
Yes. You touched it.
Look at it. Oh,
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like we buy stuff and then we don't want to touch it.
Look how
because it's
pretty.
too pretty.
That looks like the Anastasia, the lighter color. I like that.
I like it too. I'm gonna get 20 years younger. Watch.
Let's see.
Look at that. Ain't that pretty? Freaking
That's-
light.
Yeah, it is.
That's very pretty.
Yeah.
Those are gonna pop on those. It's creamy, and I use a brush for it.
And we got those brushes. Crystal, see?
Do you use the concealer brush on the top of the eye? I did today, but I wasn't
Always.
sure. Okay, because I used it under for sure.
No, I use it always for the top. What did I just do with
It's
it?
this little tiny one from
Where is it?
Elf
Mm-hmm.
for
I just
my brows.
Crystal, where'd you put it?
Oh, I don't remember. Oh no, where'd I put it?
It's supposed to go right back where it belongs. There it is.
You know, I say that, and then I never put it back.
And I use it right in the eye. It
Okay.
makes it, I just put a little dab of the Anastasia and then blend it out. You just need a little bit,
Okay.
and it blends it out so evenly and nicely.
Yeah, I used way too much today.
And I
Yeah,
got another
I
one in the mail today.
yeah. It does amazing on my under eyes,
If
but I
anybody hasn't tried these brushes, they're amazing.
Oh,
Does-
yeah, I love my blending brushes. They're so good.
I have to dip it in and try it with this. Even though they're different colors.
Okay, you guys wanted to know some updated creepy stuff, right?
more creepy stuff.
Look how it
Yeah.
goes on. Not
Okay.
so wet looking.
Which
That
one?
is pretty.
Is one of those Anastasia?
No, they're both the same product, but one with the brush and one with my finger.
Yeah, they
Wow.
both look the same.
Yeah, they do.
I love it. Thank you, Makeup Addict.
So,
She made me open it.
She made you open.
It goes right in my makeup bag. Boop.
You gotta watch those people in the comments, Jamie. They'll make you do stuff. Gotta watch
they'll influence you.
I thought we were the influencers. I
We
think
are all influencers, all of us.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to hear another story, Shar. Would you talk more about where do you live right now?
Yes. Like, okay, you guys know that my friend's mom, elder, she's 89 years old, right? Now, she keeps saying that every time she lays down to go to sleep, that she floats above her body. She refuses to sleep without the light on, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's trying not to die.
Oh,
And she has cancer, which is sad, right?
that is, yeah.
And so last night, my friend went in to check on her, and he peeked through the crack,
Uh-huh.
the door, like where the hinges are. So he finds her standing in the corner.
Just trying. Yeah.
And she's hunched over as it is. So her head is down like this. She's standing in the corner. She has to use a walker to walk. So she doesn't have her walker with her. She's standing there. And all of a sudden she senses him. and she hops and turns, so it's like the old creepy, like you would see in a horror movie, and she's all like,
oh yeah.
and he's like, fuck.
Yeah, scary.
And like a cat running sideways, he was like real quick and quiet. Old people, when they don't want to go at night or any time of the day, can become possessed.
Oh.
She refuses to touch.
You know what's weird?
Huh?
You know what's weird?
What?
About old people? My ex, his dad died of cancer. And at the end, I was holding his hand, and he made me promise to take care of his son, which I did promise. It's not my fault. It's his own. But anyway.
Yeah.
He waited. So he has there was 5 kids. Ex-husband and his siblings, there was 5 of them. He waited till every single one of the kids left. Now, we weren't even 15 minutes away from the hospital, and he passed away. How did he do that?
I don't know. I guess they call it the will to live. And so I'm thinking it's something spiritual.
But I'm just like it almost makes me cry. Like if
I can barely see that, but yes, makeup at it.
That selfishness of us. You mean like to make him hold on even longer? But we were like in the car, and he was 15 minutes away when we got the phone call to come back. I mean, like, and you see it in movies. You see it with other people too. It's like, either they wait for their kids to get there, or they wait till their kids leave. But I mean, like it always, not always, but whatever the right answer.
There are common threads at that point in your life that happened. My grandma became like a child.
Yes.
And I thought, oh, she's getting better. Well, I hadn't had anybody really close to me pass away at that time, because this has been many years ago. And I thought, oh my gosh, she's getting better. She's feeling good. She's laughing. She's talking. And it wasn't but a few days later that she passed away. And that's when I found out about that happens often.
It does.
There are things that happen, like what you said, Jamie. They wait until the family is all there and then they pass away. I think that's just something that spiritually it's a thing. It's like you can do it if you want. That's your wish.
Get this though. She refuses to touch a Bible.
Do you think she's already possessed? Okay.
She has a curio cabinet full of dolls.
Creepy. Because I see what Makeup Addict said. I didn't know that was a common. My grandma didn't fight it. She was already her health was declining, and she was in a lot of pain, and she was just like, if it's time, I'm ready. And I said, are you spiritually ready? Are you good that you're going to go to a good place? And she's like, yeah, I'm good. I was like, okay. But you still mourn them. Don't get me wrong.
Well, my grandmother had Alzheimer's, and it took her 5 years. Like she had Alzheimer's for 5 years. Hold on. Sorry, everybody.
That's okay.
It took her 5 years to pass. I think we mourned her more when we found out she had Alzheimer's than when it actually happened. Like,
yes.
We expected it. We almost felt like, not that we wanted her to go, but that it would have been easier on her. Like, she went back to like the cradle baby position. You mean like my dad went there every night, fed her, walked her. You mean like
you want some creepy? I'll just brush my hair over my face.
You scaring me, Shar. What are you doing?
Brushing my hair. Hey guys.
She's still new to yell at me.
What'd you say, Jamie?
She's still new to yell at me and my dad. Like, well, you two just stop fighting. Like, she always knew to yell at me and my dad, even though she didn't know who we were anymore.
Oh, she did.
Oh yeah.
She'll yell at us. She cursed at me when I was coming back through. And he ripped into her. He's like, I told you, she's on live with some people. Don't you ever bleep F.
Yeah.
Think that you control her. He's like, this is my house, and you will not disrespect me and or my house.
Does he think that she may be possessed too?
She is.
No, I mean, but does he think that too?
Yeah.
Her son, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's rough. That is rough. Yeah. My
She
grandma was
claims to be
pleased.
Christian but refuses to touch a Bible.
Yeah. Something's not right.
And then her head turns like, you're possessed.
I don't see Char. Do you see Char?
Huh?
I
see.
can't.
I was going to ask if what, Jamie? What's going on?
I can't see Char. Can you see Char?
I can see her. You can't see her?
What?
You want to pop out and come back in, Char? Jamie can't
Yeah.
see.
Hold on. Hold on.
Makeup Addict says, I know how my sister-in-law passed before my brother told me. I said she was already dead before she hit the floor. You did. You must be very sensitive, like Char is. I wanted her to talk about, when Char comes back, I wanted her to talk about her Native American history. I'm wondering if it was an evil spirit that is possessing her. That is what.
There she is.
Hey, you can see her now.
You see me now.
Yeah. I was hoping before we go, Char, it's 10:30. I'm going to have to go at 11. I was hoping that you might talk more about your ancestry, your Native American ancestry, and how that the spirit world kind of comes together with that. Like you know, with your holistic.
Not everybody in the Native nation wears a medicine bag.
Mm-hmm.
I was given mine by the healer of the Umatilla tribe of Pendleton, Oregon. I grew up in that little crap town.
Were you young when you received that, or were you older?
It was an honor to receive it as recognition. I was one of the stolen tribal children from the Blackfeet Reservation in Montana, where the Blackfeet and the Blackfoot tribe reside together.
Okay.
And so it's like, I always knew I didn't fit in with the other kids that I was raised with.
Yeah.
They didn't give me a name until I was like 3 or 4 years old.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not like a cat or something. You're a baby person.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So, then they gave me my name. They gave me a fake birth certificate, so I have to go by the information that I have.
Well, they weren't a Native family, correct?
Huh?
Did they adopt you, a non-Native family?
They stole me.
Oh, okay.
Off of the reservation.
How? Did they just walk up and snatch you?
It was the woman's then husband that stole 3 children off the reservation at birth. So I was the dominant one out of 3.
And nothing was done to him. That is horrible. That is so.
He's dead now, so karma.
Yeah, but I never hear that the tribal people are treated well.
No, we're not.
And I think it's horrible. I don't understand how human beings, we're all supposed to be connected. And I know there are sociopaths and all that. So that's the only thing I could say. There's sociopaths and psychopaths, and they are in charge of things, and they are doing these horrible things to people. I can't.
Absolutely. What a lot of people don't know about American history is that America was actually leased by the then government for 27 pelts. That's it.
That's all they did. Yes.
Like
shady.
300 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And 27 pelts.
So that's when the shady psychopath came over here and took everything.
How old were you? Remember who your real parents are?
I'm still searching.
Are you?
I was stolen at birth, so I wouldn't know.
Who told you you were stolen?
Well, let's see. The people that raised me thought it would be hilarious to give me a DNA test for my birthday one year. So I had to do a Maury Povich, call up and say, "You are not my mother. Where is she?"
Oh my God. What is wrong with those people? Were you
Because they're sick.
Were they horrible to you?
I have a scar on my earlobe right here. And let me scoot the
So it was a bad childhood then.
Oh no, I was beaten for behaving. If I behaved, I got beaten and starved.
Isn't that, and they stole you. What is wrong with people? Are they both dead now? I hope so.
No, just the man. I don't know if you can see that scar.
I see a slight indent in your earlobe there. Is that the scar?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm so sorry that happened.
You know what, though? Most people that claim, oh, I've been beaten and they turn into a psychopath. I've been put through so much stuff, but I didn't let it mentally break me.
Are you Native American?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, she does
I'm Blackfoot.
She does a lot of tribal art and stuff on her Instagram.
And
I know she was stealing it first. I was wondering.
There's my regalia.
I thought that was a ghost behind
you. No, that's my regalia. With my foxtail hanging on my mannequin.
Oh, I missed it.
Yeah,
a lot of indigenous children actually get stolen and the government refuses to help find them.
Makeup addict it still happens to a lot of babies.
It does.
It's horrible.
And a lot of women and children are actually stolen off of reservations every day and used for human trafficking.
It's horrible.
It is.
Yeah.
And the government doesn't care to try to help.
No. And I'm like, there's a special place in hell for those kind of people? There is.
Absolutely, there is.
To live like that and treat people like that.
You know, when I was in the hospital with my kids, every time they take them away from you, you get so scared that they're not going to be the ones you bring back. Like,
oh,
right.
That would scare me. Yes.
I mean, I know they wear bracelets and you wear bracelets and they make sure the baby's bracelets match. But come on, they're a baby. You can't get the bracelet off their arm.
Yeah, and you don't know someone else's intent. You don't.
I mean,
yeah, like with my oldest boy, right? They asked me, do you want the baby in the nursery or do you want to keep him in your room? And I'm like, oh, you keep him in my room. My baby is not getting stolen. Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, I would
have felt the same. I never gave birth. I have a stepdaughter and some grandchildren, and I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine someone stealing my granddaughter or my stepdaughter.
I mean, I've watched movies where midwives would say that your baby was stillborn and then keep it. Like,
I've heard that too. Yeah, I've heard that too.
Like my Karen's girlfriend, well, Karen's wife now, was talking about having midwife, and I'm like, you might reconsider that. Like,
yeah. Some people are just sick and twisted.
And they go into those professions to do those things specifically. That's what I mean. Those people their intent is evil.
Well, see, the woman that raised me when I was stolen, she was working in a birthing ward of a hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And so was her then mother-in-law, which then she kind of got her karma on that family. She found out she was actually married to her first cousin.
That's why they were crazy.
Oh my gosh, so furious.
Sorry about that, everybody. My nose is.
That's okay. What it is, you're allergic to bullshit. That's why your nose is running.
Well, that's it. Yeah.
Like, because I mean, to me, like when everybody sees Jaren's baby picture, here I'll show you.
I've seen it. He's a cutie.
Like that one.
Aww,
There's both of them. There's both of them.
Look at Mama. She's pretty.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. But look at Jaren. You're gonna tell me that you're gonna be able to tell that baby apart from a different baby?
No, probably not.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I don't know if I can hold that close enough, but
I can see it pretty good.
until they start getting like facial features in their hair, and you mean like, how do you know that they brought the same baby back? You just delivered it. You mean
Right.
like literally just
Right.
delivered it?
Yeah, you don't.
Take your baby to the NICU. How do you know? I mean, as a mom, really, like, but I never even knew I was pregnant. Like, I never had that feeling like, oh, I just know I'm pregnant. I didn't believe it till my belly popped out. I'm like, no, there's no way.
And there it is.
And then one day,
6 months,
Well,
right?
see, I refused to let my child out of my sight when he was born. In fact, all 4 of my kids, I told the nurses, I'm like, my kids stay in the room with me.
Yeah.
Because my oldest one, my oldest one was born on Valentine's Day, so the nurses kept trying to sneak him out. So I'd push the button. They'd be like, can I help you, ma'am? I'm like, where's my baby?
Why were they sneaking him out?
Because he was born on Valentine's Day.
That's okay, Kelly. But I mean,
They deemed him their Valentine baby.
You know, Jaren is having a baby, and I'm all emotional because I'm 9 hours away.
Yeah.
And it's not my baby, but I'm still very emotional about it.
Right. You're still concerned.
That's my grandchild. Meaning, don't want to get into it. Don't want to cry.
Right. Right. Don't do it. Don't start it. Make me cry.
Oh, no. Shelly, that's fine.
Never let your baby out of your sight. Ever.
Mhm.
Whether it's
Right.
anywhere, hospital, home, anywhere. But Ozzy asked me when I just had Ozzy, and he would ask me to go play, not till I'm out there with you. No.
Right.
Anybody could drive by and steal you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
She told you.
Jamie.
It's not Granny Jamie.
No. No.
What is it?
We're going to fight today, Shelly. It's
She
either
wants to fight.
grandma or no.
I'm a grandma, and I don't care.
No.
Granny is different though.
GLAM.
Granny's down south.
Or Nona.
Yeah.
Bring it. Bring it.
Bring it. Granny, those are fighting words though. I know
She
that.
said it first.
It is.
First.
Yeah. When I became a grandma, I didn't want to be called Granny because my grandma was called Granny, and I didn't want to be called the same thing that my grandma was called, and my mom was called Grandma, so they were all taken. So
That's kind of what both my kids had. I mean, Ozzy, his dad signed over his rights to my ex-husband. And then Jaren's dad wanted me to terminate the pregnancy. So he was more than happy to sign over his rights to my ex-husband. So both of theirs were pretty much donors.
You know what? I was going to say, where's my glasses? But they were sitting on my laptop.
But it's either Nona, maybe Nana, or Grandma. But I don't like that because you can easily say Grandma. So no.
because Glamma is going to be hard for a baby to say.
That's sad makeup at it.
Right. Yeah.
Ozzy's,
Shelly's a Mima.
Meemaw.
Ozzy's real dad.
Yeah.
Ozzy has a sister who's 2 months younger than him.
Oh.
So, like when I was 6 months pregnant, I found out she was 4 months pregnant. Same daddy.
Yes, needed glasses to find my glasses.
Right, Jamie.
I
That's
don't like mom because to me, sometimes you like, did the baby say mom when it mom?
Right.
Or did the baby say mom but when it mom? Like, so I don't want mom.
Makeup Addict said, I'm an aunt and great aunt. I'm a
I
great
said that wrong.
I have children of my own. I call it a great. You're just great, and you happen to be an aunt.
Yes. Hi, Leanna.
My one grandson got mad at
Well,
his.
see, when I was married, all his nieces and nephews were very close in age to me.
Shelly, that's funny.
Me because I was like 25 and he was like 20 years old. He's like, Aunt Jamie. I'm like, don't call me that.
Don't call me that. Well, I'm Nana. That's my name. And my sister is Jima. Jima. The kids can say Jima, like grandma, but Jima.
But with the G.
We had a Mima. She was down south too. Hey, full-time dream. How are you doing? So good to see you.
Well, kids are actually really smart because I was in the car with my mom and Ozzy the one day, and he had one of those video games where it goes like it's constantly beeping, and not proper English. My mom said, Ozzy, if that thing keeps going off, the battery's gonna die. And he goes, no, Nana. You mean if that thing keeps on going? Wait, how did he say it? Oh, let me see. Wait, I forget how he corrected my mom.
He corrected your
mom. He said, no, Nana. You mean if that thing doesn't keep going on, the battery's gonna die. But we say like if that thing doesn't keep going off. You mean?
That's confusing, but yeah, I know what you mean.
But you know how people say like if that thing doesn't keep going, like that thing keeps going off, the battery will die. And he said, no, Nana. You mean if it keeps going on?
How old was he when he said that?
About 5.
He is way smarter than me.
No, Jaron, on the other hand, he told my mom F off. He got slapped in the face.
Ooh, yeah. I would have had to, if he was my grandchild, I might have had to have a.
That was in the whole time when he was trying to be a class clown at daycare and he got attention for doing bad things.
At daycare?
Bad things became like, oh, I get attention for this. Well, you got attention from man, all right.
Yeah, Jaron was trying to be a class clown when he was 3 or 4, right?
Well, he started by like growling at little girls. And then they're like, Miss So and so, Jaron's getting annoying. Annoying me. So then this little boy's like, go pull that girl's hair. So Jaron did. He got attention for it. And then I forget what.
And there is Vicky.
Oh, y'all. Also,
you got it on.
They would bring him down to the baby room, which is where I work.
Vicky is like a giant spider.
Like he liked playing with the babies. So he knew if he got in trouble, they'd bring him down there. So he knew what he mean.
Oh.
But then
he's smart in a bad way.
Attention from Nana.
He's smart in a bad way.
You got attention from Nana, all right?
Yeah.
And I cried. She's like, I'm so sorry for slapping him. I'm like, why?
Right?
I'm not sure Vicky's on, but Vicky's on. You wouldn't think it was on. But that sucker's on there.
Yeah, that looks like it's on. Definitely looks like a spider.
Because there's this thing on TikTok where like people are doing their makeup and they're like, for like the powwows and stuff. So we'll take this as an example. Like, I'm going to put on that buckskin brown so that the boys at the powwow know you still can tan that moose hide. And don't forget your pet spiders.
Hi,
lashes are considered pet spiders.
My oldest son called me a bitch when he was 3 years old and got his. I know, I would have done it too.
Oh, somebody would have been getting away.
I would have done it too. Yeah, my grandkids do not talk to me like that.
It must be a 3-year-old thing. They don't know exactly that it's bad, but they know they get attention for it.
Yeah, they're testing the waters to see what they can get away with.
Yeah.
And
But-
what's bad and what's good. You
But
know.
then, like, all of a sudden, like, middle school came, and Jaron did, like, a 360. I mean, like, he changed into this, I worry about things, I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, he totally did a 360.
Really?
Yes. Yes. When Jaron was little, I used to think about their future, and I'm like, Ozzy's going to be the good one, the very good one. And Jaron's going to be the one about out of jail. And now it's like, the table got turned. Ozzy's like that drinking, you know, partying.
Oh, you might have to bail out of jail.
Yes. And Jaron's like working 7 days a week, busting his foot. I mean, like,
Having a baby on the way.
got married at 20, like,
right. Mr. Responsibility, yeah.
Yeah, like they just did, like, they turned tables big time on me.
Yeah.
I knew their futures back then. You know?
You never, yeah, you can't tell when they're young like that.
Yeah, right.
Right.
But, yeah, I saw their futures totally different. Totally different.
My kids did not try to say a swear word until they were teenagers. So my boys, my oldest boy especially, and the minute that came out of his mouth, I'm like, now go in your room, clean your side of the room, your brother's side of the room, sit in there. I want you to read a whole entire book tonight, because if you come out of that room, guess what? All your stuff that you want to do with your little friends is now canceled. He's like, Mom. And I'm like, you need to learn how to watch your mouth, son.
Well, Jaron used to say all these
things. He learned that
from him. Saying them to me. And I'm like, why is it so bad? Like, where does he get this from? Ozzy in the hallway. Go say F you to Mom. Because he wanted him to get slapped.
Oh, no. Ozzy.
He hated having a brother. He didn't look at Jaron for 2 weeks when Jaron was born.
Oh, my God.
I said, you want to meet your brother? He said, maybe later. And he meant maybe later. It took 2 weeks for him to even look at Jaron.
He was like, he's all up in my stuff. This is my mom. What is he doing here?
I just lost 90 pounds after having Ozzy. It took me a long time to lose that 90 pounds. So when I found out I was pregnant with Jaron, I was crying the whole way. I'm like, I can't lose this weight again. I can't do it. And Ozzy's in the background crying because he found out he's having a brother or sister. And he's like, I'm not going to be an only child. So he's crying the whole way home.
Oh, he was loving that, being the only kid. Yeah.
He even says to this day, he's like, Mom, why'd you stop at me? Like, because Papa said I would get what I was times 10, and you weren't the one. So I had to get times 10. I had to test out Papa's theory.
You want to talk about dramatic eyes?
that is some serious.
Huge.
Look, the only type of drama that's with me is these eyelashes.
My boy,
and it's hard to put these thick ones on. You saw the struggle.
My oldest ones are close. I mean, my kids are close now. They're close when it matters.
That's good. That's good.
When it matters, they're very, very close. They were very close after they got into a car accident together.
Okay, now that you see the dramatic lashes, here's how you can wear your glasses. That's about it.
Oh, really? That would drive me nuts.
Wear it like somebody's Grammy on the end of your nose.
What Juvia's collab?
Yes, I am Shelly.
When is that?
Everybody that's doing the Juvia's collab has to keep me in the loop, because I'm like, when are we doing this? It's with Shelly, Mama Babe. Let's see, Just Jessica.
My twin nephews. One of them called the other a dumbass.
Y'all, saw that I had the tip of my brush on here, right? Where'd it go? It just disappeared off my brush.
Oh, you just lost the top of your brush?
How did that happen?
It's nowhere on the desk. Or I should say on my table. It's gone.
Their dad.
Paranormal in front of our faces. It's gone.
Uh-oh. I have to break out the flashlight.
I'm not in the dubious lab. I have dubious foundation. I have a dubious palette too.
Like, it's not in this.
It says it's going to be, she said it's going to be posted Wednesday. I think it might be too late, Jamie.
Oh, no. I think Jessica.
Did you just say dude?
Huh?
Did you say dude?
Did I say dude?
You did.
I might have. I'm tired. I might have. I'm
Like
tired.
me.
I might have.
I'm the one that calls people dudes.
I'm
Like,
tired.
You just said it unsubconsciously.
Right.
Too late, dude.
Dude, you're neat.
Dude, you're a little bit too late to the act.
Like, whatever took the tip of one of my favorite brushes, politely give it back, please, because yeah, you all seen the paranormal. Like, where did it go?
Right? It's probably writing. It's probably.
Look, it's not inside my palette, or it would have fallen out.
We believe you. I cannot help you. If I could, I would reach over and help.
Can you tell the difference between your twin views?
This was weird. And
Is
then
it
Crystal
floor?
said, "Dude."
Did it fall on the floor?
Huh?
Is it on the floor?
No. Like, there's no really room in front of me. I'm not at my desk. I'm at my cutting table, my fabric cutting table, and my desk is over there.
Shelly said I probably wrong on the day. Okay. But you think it's next week, Shelly, for sure?
Look at this. This is that line prime I got at TJ Maxx for $3.50.
Is that a lip gloss or an eyeshadow?
I can use for both. I have it on the inside of my lip right now.
Ooh, that looks pretty.
Yeah, that is pretty. Sorry, I
The
had
way it looks on the dope, but it's like it could be an eyeshadow too.
It does. It's so thick and sparkly.
Yeah, if you want to join, send your videos to Just Jessica.
Jamie, if you want to. I'm not able to because I just don't have time with work.
What do you have to do?
Do the video and send it to Just Jessica.
It's just a look, right?
Juvia's place.
Like using all Juvia's products? Or?
Yeah.
I have eyeshadow and lips. I mean, eyeshadow and.
Yeah. I don't think it really matters how much Juvia's you have, just as long as it's a look with the palette.
I only have the foundation and eyeshadow. I don't have like lip gloss.
Foundation, concealer.
Yeah, just do a Juvia's look, Shelly said. I would love to join, Shelly, but I won't have time. So I'm not going to try.
Whatever took this needs to give it back. That's one of my favorite brushes.
But can you tell the difference between them? Because I have identical cousins.
She said they're not identical.
Which?
Makeup Addict, my husband has a twin, and they are not identical either. They don't look anything alike.
Oh, they're not identical. I thought they are.
No.
Unfortunately, the other two women that look identical to me, because they're my sisters, I have nothing to do with them. They broke into an apartment that I lived in and stole my wallet once.
Oh, you're actual real sister.
Yeah.
Too?
Huh?
Were they stolen too?
They had stolen a wallet of mine.
You were stolen. Were your identical sisters?
Yeah. Well, we were all three taken at the same time.
Oh my God! Could you have a mother?
So glad you're here, Leanna.
Where did it go? I'm baffled on this. Are you all baffled on this?
On what? Oh, your brush.
Yeah.
My brush.
Shelly says she just has a few of the Juvia's palettes, so
it's okay.
I think so.
I have 4 palettes. I have 4 Juvia's palettes. I have the concealer, the foundation, and I have some of their lip stuff. I just don't like eyeliners. I don't have. One thing I like from e.l.f. You guys use the e.l.f. Mint Melt. Oh, what the hell?
The Mint Melt
lip gloss.
Oh, do you
It's a lip plumper one.
Oh, does it burn?
No. A lot of people always say lip plumper burn.
That toothpaste swells my lips up because I have the cinnamon and the mint one. The toothpaste one swells them up because it burns. I don't have any Juvies. I do have one palette, the purple palette, the violets, the little violets palette. I have not used it yet, though. I really should. I won't have time to do
I have the little berries one or whatever, the dark green one.
Yeah, that's pretty too.
And I really like it a lot. But the only eye look I could probably create is like the one I have now. There's like 3 shades in there out of the 6 that are the same exact color, just more concentrated of the black.
Oh, okay.
So like a light, like, you know how this pink was light, but the pink next to it wasn't any like different. It was just darker.
Okay. Shelly, the Juvia's foundation, you only need a little bit on your brush, just like not much at all, and it's full coverage. That's what I have on.
But she has dry skin. Do you think it would just make her even drier? Or do you have dry skin, Char?
I don't think so.
No, it's like this, even though it's a matte, it's not dry.
Okay.
And that's what I like about that.
I like it. It's just that I can't seem to find my exact color, so I have to mix two.
I mean, when I got this one, it's kind of yellow on my skin, so.
The Morphe filter effect that I used today, that's a medium coverage foundation. You can still see like my freckles. Yeah, my freckles and my lines.
Nothing wrong with freckles.
No, I like when we're on camera, I like a full coverage. That would be like something I could use every day. I wish it had sunscreen in it, but it does not. So I have an
one. Yeah, I love the Mint Melt collection.
Yeah, it's so pretty. I wanted to get one of the.
I don't need foundation.
Would you say?
Besides this one pimple right here, I don't need foundation.
I use concealer on my, but you can see them. I've got one here and one here. Summertime, I'm oily and sweaty, and I don't have air conditioning at work, and nothing I can do about it.
Half the time when I put
is your work that cheap not to get air conditioning?
Well, it's a factory, so it's all open. There's no there's a room for the supervisors that's air conditioned.
Oh, yay.
For us.
Half the time when I end up putting foundation on, I end up taking it off because it looks worse than my regular skin. Like
it accentuates. Oh, so that this is a good foundation. I don't know if in real life it looks better than it does on camera.
Stop staring at my pimple.
I'm sorry. I muted last time.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Stop staring at my pimple.
Dying. She doesn't have the mask and the brushes from the Mint collection. I don't have the little palettes. I want to get the little bite-sized Mint palettes. I don't have those yet.
I heard that
the mask.
How it works great. That mini little Mint.
Was there a mask in the Mint Melt collection?
Huh?
I don't remember that.
I heard the jalapeno one is really good too.
I mean, I have some of their skin cleanser from that. Let's see what else. Oh, yeah. I have the primer. I like this. I don't
have too much from that.
And I have a couple of the eyeshadow palettes.
I really don't have that much from it.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, I go to the CVS all the time where they have like the stands of Elf products, but they never have anything good on them. Everything good is taken.
Well, the mid-milk collection is exclusively sold at Walmart.
And I what do you call it? I saw that Chipotle palette, but it just didn't call me.
The jalapeno one, I like the mint ones better than the jalapeno one.
I know you are, Shirley.
Yes, and on the website.
Oh, on the website.
So many big influencers did videos.
If these lashes are magic, I can somewhat see.
Okay, it's about 11 o'clock.
Yeah, I was just going to say that too.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead, and it is time to let everybody go. And have a good night, everybody. And thank you for coming.
Thank you so much
for having me. This was fun.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. It really means that you came and that you stayed and that you stared at my pimple. And I love you guys. And don't forget to enter our giveaways.
Yeah, I don't have any giveaways yet. August, I will be having another one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the end of the month. I do have one at the end of July because I'm doing the Christmas in July collab.
Aren't you still doing your one? Or
250 subscriber giveaway. It ended like the 1st of July to enter. I haven't done the actual
giveaway
yet. Yes.
Oh.
I still have to do that part.
Okay. Well, she has another one coming soon. So enter.
Yes.
Exactly.
We are so glad you came. Thank you. Wait, what? I'm glad I caught the tail end and Janie's pimple.
Right. Leanna, that's awesome. Janie's pimple has its own channel.
That was a good one.
I had a pimple right here, but whatever.
Yeah.
I don't get them often, but when I do.
It's like Jamie's the last to get a pimple.
Right here.
It's going to have its own channel coming soon.
Yes. Pimple.
Right.
Wonderful world of pimple.
Okay. It's been great visiting with you and having you up here for us. And
thank you so much.
Go.
Well, you guys
thanks for having me. Good night.
Good night.
Bye, everybody. Good night.